I remember the first time. And I remember the first time. First time. First time. First time. First time. And I remember the first time. And I remember the first time.
And we only meet once in a while anyway.
It's gonna be lonely not being able to see you anymore. It's been great hanging out with you.
Why she run from me? Now you wanna come back and now you love on me. But I'm confused why you think you deserve some trust from me. And your heart is painted black, girl, it's ugly. Fuck your company. Why she run from me? Now you wanna come back and now you love on me. But I'm confused why you think you deserve some trust from me. And your heart is painted black, girl, it's ugly. Fuck your company. And I remember the first time you had me in your hold. Now you corrupted the safe, I'll never know. Yeah, Vincent at his darkness, watch all his friends turn to foes. Yeah, trying to troubleshoot me, but I cannot be screwed. Trying to sell me a dream, trying to sell me a home. While you tell me a lie, do you think I'm a joke? Swear I'm not a bad guy, but this path my only road. Never been hate in my heart, but you burned it in my soul. Cannot control myself, and I cannot begin to tell the lies and things you tell yourself. And why you put me in this hell? And I cannot control myself, and I cannot begin to tell the lies and things you tell yourself. And why you put me in this hell? It's over. It's over. It's over. And I remember the first time. And I remember the first time.
Here, you gotta leave now.
Don't get mad at me. Sorry if you feel that I abandoned you for
And I remember the first time you had me in your home. Now you corrupted the safe, found they were never alone. Yeah, missing at his darkness, watch all his friends turn to foes. Yeah, try to troubleshoot me, but I cannot be screwed. Trying to sell me a dream, trying to sell me a home. While you tell
And
me
I
about
remember
it,
the
think I'm a
first
joke.
time.
Swear I'm not a
And
bad
I
guy,
was
but
with
this
this
past my only
becoming
road.
music
Never been hating my heart, only running in my soul. From me, now you wanna come back and now you love on me. But I'm confused why you think you deserve some trust from me. And your heart is painted black, girl, it's ugly. Fuck your company. Why she run from me? Now you wanna come back and now you love on me. But I'm confused why you think you deserve
Hello,
some
sir.
trust from me. And your heart is painted black, girl, it's ugly. Fuck your company. Why she run
I just wanted
from
to
me? Why she run
hop in real quick
from
and
me?
say, have a wonderful time reading the chapter that's making the entire community question if this arc is good in the first place.
I feel it. Let's see. Just hopefully.
Hey, you only got 2 chapters left.
2 weeks. He's taking a month break or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Yeah, he is. Oh, did you check what dates you're going to be in Dallas, by the way?
I'm gonna text right now.
Oh, I bet.
Cause you know me.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, that's fine.
days are we in?
Also, that Turtles game looked good.
I've been waiting for that game for so long, so I can't wait. Man.
Happy for you, man. Seriously.
First time. First time.
6 players, local and online. It's over. Me and my friends, it's
that's the
over.
universe.
It's about to
That's
get
the-
scary, dog.
And we only
That's the
meet once in a
universe gifting you that while taking away Gotham Knights.
I don't. That game's not moving me. By the way, sorry that I look like this. I have to use my webcam. My other camera just won't get recognized anymore. It doesn't work. And my new one doesn't come until like Sunday. So that's why things look weird. I think. At least it does to me. And does like weird auto lighting things that I hate when I move. But
Yeah, but I'm gonna head out of here. I won't be around later because it's Thursday
D&D,
D&D again.
no, all right.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I'll catch you later, bro.
All
Have a good one.
You're time for more Wit Piece. Woohoo! Unmove. Like most of Wano, negative stakes. Hello, Glenn. Congratulations on W. Too much negative energy in the call. Bring the positive reinforcement, Pat. You know what? Just for you, before I start, I'll message Pat. Because y'all, I'm gonna tell Pat in the group chat that y'all need him. Pat, the chat said they need your positive energy. Genki Dama type B. Okay. Alrighty. Yo, Lost Child. I saw something called Honkai from the Stars or something. Let me find that shit. Hold on. I just thought of you the moment I saw it. What was it called? Shredder's Revenge. I know I watched the trailer. Was it on GameStop? I watched it. It was Honkai something. Honkai Star Rail. Is that related to Honkai Impact? Yeah. Star Rail. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to know. Are you hyped for that? Am I right on that? What's up, Mikey? Am I right on that, or that's something else? Not me lagging. Come on, frames. Stop dropping, bitch. It's something of a sequel to Honkai Impact. Okay. Fair enough. What's up, Abdel? What it do? Alright, I wasted enough time. Let's get into this. Please, I just don't upset me, Oda. That's all I'm asking. Don't upset me. Let's get it. Say hi to YouTube. One Piece chapter 1052, New Morning. There's Caesar? Hold on, sorry. Gangsta Gastino is still there, bro? He ain't leave? Did I know that? You know what? I respect it. They said, fuck this nigga. I'm just gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him over there. That's crazy. Germa 66's Cold Voyage, Volume 14, a certain scientist failed to get away. Alright. But, TMT with the 6 players online though. Mikey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hold on. Let's just give me a quick second. I've been waiting for this game for so long. I love your classic side scroll, beat 'em up co-op with your friends and stuff. From Streets of Rage 1 to whatever, from back in the day to River City Girls to I said Streets of Rage already, but like I'm forgetting Scott Pilgrim, Castle Crashers. Like I love beat 'em ups with my friends. Like we couldn't wait for this game. I'm about to go crazy with April O'Neil. Watch the Clark Kent reporter. We about to go in, get the scoop, baby. All right, but yeah. What's up? Yeah, tell them to eat fruit and drink water. Okay, sorry. The Holy Lamb, Mary Joy. Grave situation. So, Niga has finally emerged. 2 emperors have fallen. This is the Gorosei speaking. I'm certain. And we won't be able to cover this up. The whole world will latch on to this news. The timing could not be any worse. How do we deal with this? The seas around Wano. Are you certain the elephant is gone? Yes, it wandered into the mist. Just what was that? So the borders are staying closed for now. That means Wano is still almost impenetrable. Could I just as a side note, ask a serious question? Like, if the Marines and world government legitimately sent their strongest, best, or all of their forces to Wano, they're not losing. The hell? Especially with Kaido not there no more, you're not losing. Those samurai are not that raw. Pull up right now. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, I just not trying to hear that. Before, when I thought they was like dangerously strong, sure, but yeah. Your Casey gonna be nasty. We gonna be streaming TMNT too for sure. I'm gonna stream that. I'm gonna play. You gonna get it pop. 6 players co-op, local and online. Yeah, it's Raphael and April O'Neil season. So yeah, almost impenetrable. It appears that they have modified their plan in light of the current situation. At least one of them has considerable guile. Sonic Boom. So now I couldn't help myself. Now even with our numbers, a direct invasion will be impossible. We can still have Nico Robin brought to us. ... Correct? Yes. Capping over there. Yes. ZB0, come in. Someone is hijacking our single, but listen up. Who is that? You stay where you are. I'm on my way. After 20 years of tyranny in Wano, the news of the Kozuki victory is being met with jubilation. Castle interior Onigashima. Oh shoot. Drake, so you were a Marine dog this whole time? You really expect me to answer that? Don't you have anything else to say? You look like hell. I thought those precious cards of yours promised you'd be safe if you stuck with Kaido. I submitted to that monster when he showed up because I knew doing otherwise would be courting death. But Kid and his crew fought against fought to the bitter end, they were prepared to die. But even if I did foresee his victory, do you really think I would have gone back crawling to him? If you're gonna switch sides, now's the time. What are your cards telling you? I am divining tomorrow's survival chances for a certain. Oh, was he doing it for Kaido? Only 1%. What a pity. When you were foretelling the future, he died. There's no way. Oh my, there's no way. He died? So Kiku I'm a Law fan. I don't care about this no more. You know what? I'm a Law fan now. This don't matter to me. Nope. 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 What? No. What? What? He's not. There's no way he's like dead, right? Like, look. The flower capital 7 days after the end of the war. Don't take down the decorations yet. Momonosuke-sama, no, the Shogun has decreed that we'll have another. He died? He is dead, bro. He's died. There's no fucking way. I have the worst luck when it comes to characters I like and being irrelevant or not dying or not losing limbs. I don't know what it is. Why is the universe like? You know what? I'm a Law fan. This doesn't matter. We room, baby. Shambles. We have another festival soon. Mrs. Sarah Hebi isn't coming back. How come? Sorry, but we have to restart your history lessons on our country's history from scratch. Seriously? Our first lesson will be the story of the wonderful Kozuki Oden. Ay, ay, ay. Naya, you losing money, bro? Listen, man. It is what it is. That is crazy. Oh my lord. I don't know. Jay was calling you out too. Whatever, man. Jay said the best character he saw was in his life was Killua. All right? I don't want to hear nothing from Jay. All right? I want to hear it. I still can't believe that Wano's greatest beauty Komaru. He died? There's no way. There's no fucking way they did this to me like this. Bro, he's dead? I'm putting it on screen. I don't give a fuck right now. He's dead? Bro, that's so unserious. Highly unserious. Megally unserious. Whatever, dude. Rest in peace. Or piss or whatever. I can't believe that the Wano's greatest Kurosaki is really Oden-sama's daughter. I heard that the Kappa Komatsu saved her from the blazing castle. What an incredible display of loyalty. Another scabbard was watching over things the whole. He died? I'm joking. That one was a joke. Kyoshiro the noble Yakuza boss was really Dendro in disguise. Haha. Paradise Farm. Does anyone know anything about the man that took down Kaido? Apparently, he's a warrior known as Joy Boy. I heard he's no longer in the country. I would love to see him in person. His heroism rivals the legendary God of the Blade. Is that Ryuma? Yes, sir. Invest in Lost Stock. You know what? You guys are right. You know, end of the day, the Lost Stock was rising. I pulled out. You know what I'm saying? I invested in Law. He beat a Yonko with Kid. You know what I'm saying? So. I thought the new curse effects only teens, but your ass have curse Uranus forever. No. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a shooting drought. The 3-pointer's not falling right now. We're shooting like 29% from the field. But you know what? Shooters gonna shoot. You go into shooting slumps. I won't be back. I'll be back at the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the lab. You know what I'm talking about? And I'll be back. I actually can't believe it. That's kind of funny in a weird way, but anyways. I would love to see them in person as the heroes and rivals legendary God of the Blade, the eternal graves of Ringo. We're building another shrine. Yes, from this hill, they'll be looking over the flower capital, just like the God of the Blade, Ryuma. We will put Oda-sama to rest here, and he'll be surrounded by his allies, starting with Yasui Dono and all the other daimyo who fought for this country. And ending with... Wait, so Ashura and Izo are dead? I think we might have a lot to talk about. You shut us out the game. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I'm a Kubera fan. Ah. Okay. I can't believe they died. I guess whatever. Cat Pop Pop. Think we'll be honored here someday too, Onimaru. It's good to see you alive and well. Is that fine with you, Mark Cardona? Of course, it's only right his fighting resting places in his home country. Seems like I've been left behind once again to say goodbye. We know the feeling. We are the ones who remain. If something were to happen to any more of our heroes, I don't think I could take it. Do we know if Kinemon and Osuru have met since they've been back and whatnot? Lava 50-point triple dub. Mandalay knew his fate and decreed Luffy was gonna win and said, "Nah, fuck it, I'm taking the L." I don't know. You're right. You're kind of right, Clam. That makes sense. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm just tired. Let us pray for their good health. I'm so hungry. No, I'm not. I'm not hungry. No, brother, you got to hear this. Who? You too, Yamato-kun. Luffy, Taro, and Zoro, Jiro-san. Oh, they finally opened their. Oh, she's going back to her. Will he ever stop being a tomboy? That's Momo, right? Not that it hurts. Oh, okay. Niku, Sage. Luffy Zoro, you're finally awake. More meat coming up. Man, this is great. Give me seconds, another. Luffy, you're up. So, I see that the mink doctor. Let me stop. No, let me start. Let me commence. Luffy, you're up. Yamato hugs Luffy. Chopper jumps on Zoro. Wait, you don't recognize me? I'm Momonosuke. Oh, they're like, who the fuck is talking to me? You know what? That makes sense because Luffy only seen him in dragon form anyways. You're really an adult now? You look pretty strong. It's because you got Oden's blood. Let me take a crack at you. Knock it off. Oh, Nami, these two are picking on me again. Please save me. Get off me. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're grown, but I'm still 8 years old. Not that it hurts. I guess that's true. Yup, he's definitely tougher. Gah! Look at Brook and Sanji. Welcome to adulthood, Momo. No more special privileges for you. He's still a child on the inside, but on the outside, he's basically older now. Quit putting plates on my head. I'm happy he doesn't have that stupid flat shit. It's not raw. That mushroom head top. You should thank your parents for giving you such a strong body. You'll be the #1 samurai in the country one day. I will give it my all. And Mato, let's take a bath together before the festival. Your vigil has ended, right? Vigil? In Wano, they have a custom to give up something until their prayers are answered by the god. I swore not to eat or bathe until the... Ew! She stinks! Oh my god, she stinks. I remember saying nigga trying to convince me that Law would be the one dying this arc. I'm so happy I kept all my investments in Lost Stock. Otsuru died? Wait, what? She did? No, I'm talking about Kinemon's girlfriend or wife. We talk about how Luffy cucked Zoro from being the Ryoma panel. Did he? We're beating Yonkos in this bit, and we're Hawkins and his fans in the mud with him. Yeah, we lost. It's an L. We lost. Hawkins really died for nothing. Thirsty. Momo got a shack body. Stinky. Yeah, she's over here smelling like fucking Zoro and Luffy. Seriously, thanks, Emma, bro. That must be why I'm feeling so great. What a good person. I'm surprised we're not dirty ourselves. That's because I was in charge of wiping your bodies clean. Does that please you? Teehee. Ma said, you bastard. How could you? After the dust settles, if I'm no longer myself, I want you to put you down. Oh, yeah. I must have returned from hell to fulfill my promise to kill. Are they fighting in the background? I like that. That's very Zoro and Sanji. That's good. I like that, actually. I don't need your help with that anymore. This castle doesn't have mixed baths. I'll pass Nami. Well, I would like to join if you're okay with that. Oden's castle is bath time, men's bath. The temperature is just right. Yamato. Oh, so Yamato is in the boys' bath and things in the. Okay, I get it. Is this a dream? Sanji's nosebleed. Yamato, Momo got a boner. Woman's bath. The guys sure are loud. I hope you become bewitching too someday. I used to always bathe with Oden-sama and the others before, but it'll be too embarrassing to join when I'm not used to. You look just like this. Just look like you did back then. Okiku-chan. I think I'm older than you now. This is so nice. Ahaha. Togage Port Udon. Phew, we finally got everything ship shape. Yup, they look ready to sail. So he fixed everyone's ships. So okay, yes, that's nice of him. Frankie General's looking good as new too. That is so cool. Even Killer, you can't see his face, but even he's like sparkly. Like there's not Laws, Kids Cruise in there too. I like that. Don't get too buddy-buddy with them. We can't let our guards down till we're safely back at sea. I don't know how much information is going to leak, but you can be damn sure that the papers will catch wind of what happened. With the Emperors gone, we're going to have the biggest targets on our back. Oh, there's heat and wire. I've been looking for them for a while. That's right. If being in a closed-off country doesn't necessarily mean they can't find out, but it does mean we have no way to monitor what their response will be. Do you think the captain's bounty will? They might raise it to an unthinkably large amount. Up, 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 up! A poo! And the number? I'm surprised Kid didn't just attack him. Yamato stops bathing for a week as a sacrifice while Zoro thinks a bath was months. Yeah, they compared Luffy to Ryuma while the other Wano citizens didn't even know who Zoro is. Oh, I don't. Is that a talking point that people are like debating over? I don't really care about that. Who hopped in? Who's that? Oh, it's Pat. What's up? I don't know
Keep
if you can hear
reading,
me.
man.
You said Shibuya?
No, I said keep reading.
Oh. Check it out. Check her out. The bounties you are also curious about. Wait, hold on. Wait, it leaked? How could this be possible? It was you. Obviously, you damn bastard. You did take pictures of like, I beat CP0 taking pictures, trying to like, it's all in there. Your updated bounties and the names of those who have been newly dubbed Emperors of the Sea. Wait, so did Big Mom and Kaido lose their titles as Yonko? Tell me your exact position. It's just like I said, Sakazuki-san. I'm in the sky. Be more specific. I can see Wano up ahead. You are not to do anything unnecessary. Understand the Roku. Wait, there's a Green Bull. I know. Thank goodness. Why do they all travel in the like most ridiculous of ways? The thing is on his rock. He is literally swimming in the air with a flower propelling him through the sky. Aokiji rides his bike on the ice. I like how they have like their all little traveling gimmick. I don't know if you've seen. Well, thing was on the cannonball. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if you saw anything for Akainu, but that's kind of funny. They all have their little traveling solo gimmick that I noticed. This chapter wasn't bad, honestly. I have some weird like criticisms. I don't understand why we made some decisions we made. Thank you for the follow subscription, Zodiac, my guy. I missed something. What did it say? I missed most of the reaction, but I'm still glad to catch you live. All right, that's good. That's good. The human thing is basis for ZKK. That's why. ZKK. Oh, man, they're ugly. They don't bathe. All right, don't worry about them. My biggest thing with this chapter that I think is weird is the deaths that occurred. They didn't add anything to me. There's still no tension or real consequences to what happened. I don't care that Izo and Ashura Doji died, and I lost again. I'm a Law fan now, but Hawkins is dead. Like what? Like that's so random. That's so stupid to me. But, hey, maybe he's just trying to trim some of the fat and get rid of some of the characters he doesn't really want to write or do with anymore. I'm not sure why Apu made the cut, but yeah. The Green Bull thing I already knew about because that was one of the spoilers that I saw when I read it earlier in the week. So that's why I didn't really like pop off or anything. But I don't really care about Green Bull like that, if I'm being honest. But we'll see what the bounties are. We'll see what happens in the next chapter. But I think we're definitely wrapping up and getting ready to leave. So I want to see if like maybe Law and or Kid became a Yonko. Because if that happens, then something that I said like literally like 4 years ago would have come to fruition. Even though the way it happened was, I guess, incorrect. No, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I have to find the video first. Let me not before I can't even prove it. But yeah, what do you guys think of the chapter? What's up, Miles and Pat? What do you guys think? Chapter was fine. I don't have any major issues.
It was a good chapter. I'm positive on it.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Is he muted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'm fine with the Izo Izo and Ashura. That's fine. I'm glad it was even mentioned. The Basil Hawkins things was just that was probably the weird one to me. I was just like,
They're all.
I was like, okay.
They're all weird to me, honestly. But I don't
Just like
understand
the
why
1% was
Kiku,
me.
Kanjuro, and thing just didn't die too. Am I trying to get the copyright strike? How did Izo die? I think Izo was fighting with the CP0 agent, and they traded final blows, and I guess they both killed each other. If I remember correctly.
Ain't that a shame, chat? This nigga out here reading spoilers for One Piece.
Yep.
Look at him.
I won't
He
do
don't
it.
even
I
like the
won't do.
series no more.
I won't do it for the next 2 weeks just because I know we're going on break. But I needed to know. I didn't want to come on here like last week. What's it gonna happen again? Never again.
No.
But all right. Let me see
don't
what chat's
recognize
saying
me,
real
guys.
quick. Then I want your thoughts. Pretty sure that's Green Bull. Pretty sure Green. That's why. Wait, they're gonna try and capture Robin. You think? Robin is missing from the chapter. Is she actually? Oh shit. Is she? Really?
Yes, she is. Mm-hmm.
She's not there.
Pump fake. She's reading the poneglyph.
So she's by herself.
Yeah.
And an admiral is on his way to Wano.
Yeah, but these guys are
looking
like,
specifically for her.
Bro, they just beat a Yonko. Why am I afraid of an admiral? A
Well, I mean, they
lone
are
admiral? I'm not worried.
They, as in Luffy, just beat a Yonko, not the rest of them niggas.
Nah,
and Robin by
there were
herself.
two people beat a Yonko, and Yuffie beat a Yonko. They're good.
I'm talking in regards to just the Straw Hats.
They told me Zoro and Luffy. Let me stop. But okay, I actually didn't know. I thought Robin was in the bath. I'm gonna look again actually.
Yeah, I did too until I reread the chapter and I was like, wow, she's not there.
Yeah, I know
'Cause I
Rob
was thinking to
Lucci at some
myself-
point was like on his way too. So
I was thinking to myself, why is the girl say so confident that CP0 can just nab up Robin? Like, did they remember what happened the last time? And then, now this whole chapter, she's just not there. I'm not liking this. It's making me anxious.
I don't think they're gonna get her. And I'm not really interested in a like repeat of a rescue Robin thing. It makes sense though. It's not like it's nonsensical because she could.
Let's start with what you are interested in. What do you want to see? Let's start with that.
The next arc. I just want to get off this island. Anything to get me out of here.
Yeah.
I wanted more fights. Yeah, Law is there, and Admiral ain't moving me no more. Thank God, Nika and their reserves we good. Yeah, I'm just like not worried about any of these people coming. Like I know they're like I guess not fully recovered, but I'm still not. They'd have to take her and literally dip in a way that they can't chase them. I'm not worried, man. Exactly what I thought. Reading the Poneglyph, hopefully. I think so too. I think she reading one of the real ones and whatever. I can't believe they killed my girl Kiku. Do you think Kaido and Big Mom are dead? No, but there's a part of me that like this chapter is very weird. Like if they're fucking dead too, like I don't know what happened with Oda. Okay, I guess he's like I'm handing out deaths randomly now. I'm flipping cards. I'm rolling dice to hand out deaths. So Admirals ever miss? Yeah, I like Admirals, man. Is there any Admiral I don't like? Oh, I don't know this one yet.
Feel
so
like
we'll see. They're all cool. They're all right.
I feel like there's a certain tone of finality with Kaido that will allow me to believe that he's dead. But Big Mom, I'm still kind of on the fence about. Because Luffy has challenged Big Mom to her face and indirectly like multiple times.
Did you
Plus,
ask me
there's
if
the
Green Bull is
whole
Zoro's dad? No. Sorry, keep going.
the whole thing with like her territory being unprotected and stuff like that. Like, what's gonna happen with her children? Because her children are still here, and then Whole Cake as a territory is like under siege. But I don't know if she is dead. I'm not mad at it. Just a little weird. Because I understand that we're heading into the final saga now, so she served her narrative purpose.
All right. I mean, I don't care if she comes back, to be honest, but I don't like that send off just because I don't think they KO'd her in the way that I like. It's more of a real
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they pushed her out. So she was like, "You ain't seen the last of me."
Right.
I'm like, "All right." I was like, "Okay, she's gonna come back."
If Kid becomes Yonko, is he Steve Nash?
Is he what?
Is he Steve Nash? If Kid becomes
Steve
a Yonko.
Nash.
Yeah, if he becomes a Yonko. That would extend the story like crazy. I hope she doesn't get captured. If Robin gets caught before we get info dumps from going to Japan, you guys better be ready for Oda to disappoint in the final saga. Eyes emoji. The last panel we see Kaido in, he's full of holes and melting. So a kind of goat.
Wow.
Final
A lot
saga
of negative
equals 04
Nancy's here.
Jordan. No one's time for Big Mom. She's old news. I can't agree. I actually want her dead. I don't care. I'm just glad it's over. I don't know. I don't have any strong opinions. Like if they're gone, they're gone. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. But yeah, I'm probably with you on this one, Pat. I'm probably like for whatever reason, I'm like Big Mom. Like, is this the way? Like, I don't know if this is the way, but I still like that. Cause I thought in my head for some reason at some point, Kid Luffy, Law, and Drake. When I at the time when I thought he wasn't still a Marine, I changed my mind when later on I decided I think he was actually a Marine. He didn't actually defect. When I first saw him, I wasn't sure. I thought they would all like maybe become the new Yonko before fighting for Pirate King or something. But if two of them got dethroned, I'll be interested to know who replaces them because there's only 2 slots and 3 of them quote unquote be the Yonko. And part of me wants it to be Law and Luffy, and not it. Just so I could make fun of y'all some more. But yeah,
Drake.
Drake. Do you make predictions on Kid and Laws and Luffy's bounty? I don't ever do bounty predictions. I don't know. Two Billy for Luffy.
Whatchamacallit?
I think the other 2
Luffy
captains
is
will hit a
already
billion though. They'll be in the billions.
Luffy has already been declared a Yonko, well, Emperor.
Actually,
So
you're
I
right.
just feel like
Sorry, not to cut you off, but Yonko is supposed to be 4 emperors. So is it like the Goko now?
yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. Like
they're
they're
gonna
just
extend
gonna
it?
throw Kid and Law in there. Yep, be
Okay.
like there's 5 emperors now.
Okay. Fair enough. I did. I just don't even care about any future conflicts or antagonists. Yeah, I just don't care anymore. The Yonko are immensely disappointing to me.
Wow, a whole bunch of negative Nancy's. Where the positive Polly's at?
That's you. That's what
Just me?
the last 2 weeks they was looking for you, so they can't save them. You can't save. They can't save. You can't be saved. I hate being negative.
Well,
but
I
damn,
mean, last week I wasn't here.
Oda really made turn out to be disappointing. Drake his father, like I did, blah blah blah. It would be cool if Law and Kids bounties combined to make Big Moms. That's interesting. Yes, Sir Law and Nika stock up. Law and Kid as Yonkers, while Kid gets a 2 million bounty, 2 million belly bounty because he's a fraud who needs to be you go down. That's crazy. Now that he's fully awakened, I feel Luffy might rival dragons. That's too much. That's too much. That's an incredible leap that I don't like. Unless their reasoning is more like they know because he's Sun God Nika, they're slipping that in there like low key. But I don't like that at all.
I would be interested to see if his bounty says wanted dead only.
That's possible. Who said that to me? Someone said that to me. I want to say it was Nat. I don't remember. Somebody suggested that to me before, but Kid is getting close to. I don't. Where are we going next arc? I don't have the answers. I don't know. I have no idea how to predict the story anymore. I didn't even think I'd be in this position. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you, how much longer do you think One Piece will run? Because I've always felt like it's gonna go
6 to
until
10 years.
2027. 6 to 10.
I'll say 6 more years, something like around there.
Oh, I'm thinking 5. I think One Piece will end exactly on 30 years. But I don't know. COVID kind of threw that out of order with all the extra breaks we had to take because niggas was dying.
I don't know.
Because Oda did say he was going to revise the ending. So I think he might have to account for that. But 2027 sounds like a good spot. Excuse me.
We shall see. But what did you like in the chapter or didn't like? What was moving you or not moving you?
Well, first off, for the chat, there was not a single thing that I disliked in this chapter. Not one. Second off, man, this is what I was missing. That time period from like Dressrosa until the middle of Dressrosa up until start of Wano up into Act 2. Zoro Sanji interactions. This shit gives me life. This shit funny as fuck every single time. They see each other and it's on sight, no matter what. This shit kills me.
That was
It
funny.
set the tone for the chapter all day. Then whatchamacallit, I like Kiku bathing with the girls and Yamato bathing with the guys and Momo trying to fill up on Nami, and Nami was like, "Get the fuck away from me." And Sanji like, "Haha, special privileges are done."
And they commented that his body's a lot stronger.
Yeah,
That's actually like what I said would happen with him though. Like it would make no sense for him to become a super awesome samurai, but his physical capabilities and whatnot going skyrocketing up would make a lot of sense.
you like him more than Odin?
No. I like how he
You
looks.
don't like him more than Odin.
I like him. I told you, Momo stopped being interesting the moment he turned 28 to me. I didn't like him when he got older. He's not bothering me right now though, because he's not crying about the dragon flames. He's fine. I like how he looks more than Odin though.
Now, see, that's surprising because I don't think I've ever heard you say a single good thing about Odin.
I said my problem. I told you. I felt like Oda tried to force him on me. It wasn't organic.
Yes, but you never said anything nice about him either.
I mean, I acknowledge his importance, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm sure I've said nice things about him. Have I?
You have not. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
I'm sure I've said. I've said nice things about Odin. There's no way I haven't said.
No, the only thing you said was you liked that he made the little facial expression whenever it was talking about Wano because that's how you was, because you hated being there. You made fun of his ass for twerking in the street and fucking.
I forgot about that. It's definitely Momo over Odin. I forgot he was twerking. I forgot he was twerking. It's definitely Momo over Odin. Yes, sir. He gonna actually run the country. He gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna surpass his daddy. All right. I don't know. It's one of those things like over time of like I don't stay like. Oh, his character. Like I always like I let it go over time. Like at this point, Odin's just a whatever to me. I'm not an Odin fan, but he's whatever to me at this point. So.
Yeah, I didn't say that you hated him. I just said you never said anything nice about him.
I'm out. Y'all crazy? All right, take care, Toxic Akira. You can leave. I don't even know who you are. I don't give a fuck. But yeah. You know me. Shinobu was my favorite character in Wano for a long time. It was Team Shinobu go crazy. So.
Ninja Arts Ball Buster.
Yeah, that shit raw. The chapter was fun. I liked seeing the Straw Hats in the castle chilling. Crew interaction. Yeah, it's been a while since that. It was lighthearted. I had some fun. I like when the Straw Hats are together. Honestly, F1 Piece, let's get Gintama or something. Gintama's done, brother. I hope Green Bull knows solar beams. Oh, you think he's like a photosynthesis thing with the plant too? Momonosuke being strong makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. So Momo's like 7 feet full of muscle but no bag.
So he's Giannis.
I was gonna say it, but Giannis is a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, he survived. That's a champion in my book.
Whatever, man. You know he landed the island. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What's the purpose of Green Bull showing up? Luffy would I don't know. It could be one of those things where maybe it's a bad matchup for Luffy because of photos. I don't know what the plant shit is. I don't know. You never know. But I'm with you though. Like I'm not worried about Luffy. But honestly, even if Oden wasn't dancing for 5 years, I doubt he would be able to kill Kaido. I thought he probably had a chance. But again, my biggest issue has always been that I thought Oda just tried to force him on me. I think because I argue that like with Roshinante, he let it be organic. It was just like this new person, it's Dolphy's brother, he's a mute, quote unquote. And it just like by the end of that ordeal and that flashback, I was sad. I'm like, yo, he's a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a real one. With Oden, it's like when he was 2, he walked out the womb, then he beat a boar at age 1. He fucked his first bitch at age 6. I'm like, bro, you're trying way too hard. Relax. Let me like this guy normally. You're doing way too much. That was always my issue. The girls are creaming themselves while he's like, bro, shit, Chile. I know, but that's One Piece. We exaggerate stuff. I'm not mad at that. I just thought, damn, Oda, you didn't even let me like try to like him normally. You're like, this is the most Chad samurai of all time. And I was just like,
I mean, I wasn't upset at it because there has been more egregious tales before. Like when Brule talked about something when Cat was born, he started walking.
but she
I
was
like,
capping.
okay.
but
I said okay, bro.
but she was capping, bro. It was big cap. You're right though. But even I rolled my eyes at that. I'm like, oh, that's such a One Piece thing.
I said this thing has never been on his back. I said, come on, dog.
That was fun. You're right.
Oh.
That was actually like I was like, whatever, dude. Whatever. Not. I want to say Giannis, but disrespectful. That's exactly what I was saying. I'm not calling him Giannis. Giannis is whatever. Do I read One Punch Man? I used to. I know what's happening with Goro and stuff though. I know what's happening. I was turned off immediately on Oden. Yeah, same. Oden definitely felt very Gary Stu-ish. Who do you like more than Senior? Well, who like more Senior Pink? I actually like Senior Pink. Senior Pink is like one of the things Dressrosa does. I thought was really cool.
I don't know what was going on with Oda during Dressrosa, but he was just in a backstory bag. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Every single one he put to pen. I'm like, bruh, relax. Why is Baby 5 called Baby 5? Because she's baby number 5, nigga. I'm like, bro. Like, niggas, just stop it. Stop doing this to me.
I don't think he might have not missed on any of them because I even like the Don
He
Chin Chao
didn't.
punching, getting his fucking deformity punch.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, he hit on all of them. Rebecca, I don't even like Rebecca, but her backstory was killing me. I'm like, damn.
Rebecca is cool, man. Y'all just stop hating on her, dog.
I don't hate her. I just don't care for her.
She's fine. Rebecca,
But
I got your back, Rebecca. I got your back.
She was like, hey, Tyson, can we be a family? I'm like, bro, my heart is falling on my chest. Like, it's falling.
Yeah.
Fuck Diamante, by the way. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I'll never miss an opportunity to say that.
You weren't there when I went off on him. Like, this guy's not cool. The only confident person, I like from Dofi's crew was Virgo. I like a couple other people, but Virgo was he's the real number 2. So I'm like, he's the guy. Like Diamante and Pika and Trable especially. No, this nasty ass snot. Oh God, he's scary, dog.
Trable makes me laugh, so I don't really mind him.
I hate that one piece of snot in one of his nose that just hangs. I just like, just die already. Just like quote Simi. Cat sleeping face. Wait, sleeping face first time. Giannis that guy. Teresa Apocalypse. Where the Oda. The only thing that was hidden about the Oda flashback was all the Roger and Viper stuff, and that was good. The Garp. Garp back there reminds me of Omni Man. I think it's the gray and black hair. This might be random, but I hope Crocodile comes back.
Garp reminds you of Omni Man?
You don't gotta. You're talking to the number 1 Crocodile fan on the planet. You don't gotta tell me twice. I'll take Crocodile for any reason, no reason, a bad reason. Just throw him in there. Yes, sir.
So if he show up in the next chapter, what you gonna do?
We'll throw some sand at the screen. Throw some fucking sand at the screen, bro. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. Sashi dana.
Mugiwara.
Yeah. Virgo was cool. Prototype better though. I feel that. Dofi, he's goated. Virgo had a funny gag too. Nah, and these whiny pink hair girls, man. Come on, dog. Pink hair go raw. Except for until we met Moron from Tower of God. Oden has a lame design, fake power level, underdeveloped relationships with Whitebeard and Roger, no relationship with the Scabbards, and he's stupid, doesn't deserve love. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Need Eneru back? I like Eneru. I like them. Trable is garbage. I just don't like. It's just the snot. That's what gets me. I know his powers been power creeps. It's unfortunate. I need Bon Clay back. I like Bentham, but Bentham's in 5.5. He's the new Okama Queen, isn't he? Cover story. He's the new Okama Queen.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
oh, come away.
What do you make of that Hawkins stuff?
I
I lost.
feel like
I lost.
I feel like it was a fitting
lost.
end. I feel like it was a fitting end for him because all this time when he was reading the cards, I thought he was reading Luffy's fate, but he was reading his own, and I feel like that kind of like humanized him a bit. Like even though he's a man of probability and chances, like bro, he's still just one man, bro. He want to survive, and he was looking at his fate like, bro, even when I'm back in Kaido, I still got a 1% chance to live. Like what the fuck? like, like I kind of felt bad for him.
I can't have nice things. It's a good thing I'm a Law fan. And I always was from the beginning. No, okay, I'm not gonna go that far. Not gonna go that far. It's Wano. Wano made me a believer. But Jesus Christ, I can't have anything nice sometimes. I swear to God, bro. I just didn't see. I didn't see Hawkins' character arc.
You're not slick, bro. You latched on to Law because he got the same voice actor as Koyomi. You're not slick. You're not slick. I got him. I got him.
Araragi-kun. He was going crazy though. He really was. And he has one of the coolest powers I've ever seen. Why did he
He's
just
going
switch up?
stupid.
Law become a fraud now? Wow. Big picture-ish. I wish I would have just not shown up. Pat Spin. I guess Hawkins didn't want to be a bozo like Apu. I need Hawkins to join Law. Hawkins losing to
Excuse me.
to Dalmatian,
That
no
was rude.
debate. Is he? Hawkins should
What?
have all the portrayal. Kid has better design and fruit. Hawkins didn't want to be another Apu, bro. I don't know. I'm disappointed. I didn't think it'd end like this, especially with how he was introduced and how things were going at the beginning of Wano. But
I feel like he played his role fine.
you don't get it because you never liked Hawkins like that, so you don't get it.
I never disliked
But you
him.
never liked him as long as I did. He wasn't your favorite supernova when he was introduced 13 how many years ago. It's not the same. We're not in the same boat. Our lenses are different. But I hear what you're saying though. So I just lost. That's just fucking crazy.
Nigga said Zunisha Shoto to Wano just a dick ride? Now this panel is crazy, bro. Oh my god, hold on. Let me I gotta send it to you in the Discord chat.
That's good. Crew shock really puncture the burr. Yep. The only supernova I stock was Law Day 1. Killer being impressed by the general made me laugh. That was good. I like that. That was funny. I think it's doubly as funny because you can't can't see his expression. You just see the sparkles. So dang, bro.
That's so funny. Oh my god, that's funny as shit.
I need a W, bro. Let's see what Green Bull has in store. I guess people were right though about him. I guess being a flower man, and maybe reason why he doesn't
Check
need to eat.
the chat for the call. This new feature. I'm fucking with it. This is good.
The call.
Yeah, the call has chat features now.
I don't know what you did. Where is that?
You see where you have the little messaging thing on the top right?
Active threads? Oh, on top right, he said.
Yes.
Inbox. Help. Hide member list. Pinned messages.
No. when you click on Soul King's SoundCloud, right?
Oh.
Should be a
open
picture.
chat.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Let me put it on screen real quick. Oh my god, bro, is that Joy Boy? That's so hype, man. He's like one of the chosen ones and shit. Wow. Okay, bye.
That shit killed me, bro.
He really did show up the dick ride. He's just like, oh shit, that nigga Joey Boy, he go crazy. We out.
I'm dying, bro.
Oh,
The
bro.
nigga's like, yo, Joy Boy here.
Nah, that's great. I love that. I love that. I gotta keep that.
Nigga been walking for over 1,000 years just for this moment, bro.
Damn. Will Green will be better than Swamp Thing? Find out next time on DBZ. Swamp Thing, I need the league. I need the league.
Oh man.
I mean, I need to do a proper send off for my guy, bro. All right.
For Hawkins.
I got yes. Okay. I wish I had some straw. I don't have no straw.
You got playing cards?
I got tarot cards technically from Persona. You know what?
Tarot cards work just as well.
I'm gonna get them. If I could find them, well, I think I found them. We gotta make this a big deal. I'm changing the title. Okay. I got my tarot cards with me. Shout Persona, yes sir. You know what I'm saying? I am thou, thought are I. For anybody who knows. Gotta get your social links up. All right, Will of H. I'm high on hopium. Drake, save that man. All right, so I'm doing a little reading. You know what I'm saying? Word to my guy Hawkins. I can't believe he went out like that. But hey, man, he was my favorite Supernova for pretty much my whole, as long as they've existed, until pretty much Law started hooping against Big Mom, and I started to like shift. The reason that I'm acting like this is because I never really made the shift. I'm like, yes, I'm fucking with Law now, but like Hawkins was still deep in my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like he was still the guy. So I do want to clarify. I don't like being lumped in with other Hawkins fans because they say a lot of shit I've never ever said or thought. Like he beat Law off screen. Oh, you watched him. Oh, he's gonna. No, that was not. I like the fact that he avoids smoke, and kind of does things his own way because it was different. Like I don't think people really understand why I took a liking to him and why I take a liking to a lot of other characters. I don't have a generic thought process that is filtered by an entire group. I'm not saying everyone's sheep, but everyone tends to say and like the same things a lot of the times, and I just never worked that way. But he had one of the higher bounties too, so that stuck out to me. Where I was like, yeah, that's the third highest bounty I think out of everyone introduced. I think then it was Drake and then it was Law. I think Law was 5th, if I remember correctly, when he was introduced. I think he's at 200 million. I thought his ability, when we finally got like the whole gist of it, was really cool, and I always thought to myself, what makes the Wada no Mi so dangerous is the scenario he can create if he makes life minus dolls of the people you care about or on your crew or someone competent. So Luffy's like, man, fuck this guy. Conqueror's hockey punch, and Nami goes flying. Like, that's dangerous. So I'm like, okay. And I also thought that he was like pretty cerebral, all things considered. I still think Law is a cerebral character, but Law will take action when need be. When Hawkins will kind of just play the analytical game with his ninja info cards. No, I'm kidding. With his tarot cards, and I like that about him. I thought he had a pretty decent showcase at the beginning of Wano, and he was kind of putting pressure on them. Seastone Nail. I thought the Hierophant card thing was cool. I thought we would see more abilities that, about cards that can power up and do stuff. We never got to see the full showcase of his ability. I thought him immediately recognizing Law's ability and tattoo were also signs of him like being highly intelligent. So I was really, really mystified when Killer was like, Kid doesn't have a left arm or right arm, and he's like, I'm like, are you dead ass? Like I thought that was pretty pathetic, and then, so I don't know, but Rest in peace if he's gone. Obviously, I could be exaggerated. I know he could actually still be around and stuff, and we'll see him later on. But just thought it was a very strange decision. A lot of the characters that I thought looked like they were brutally murdered and really should be dead, like didn't die. And the ones and some of the ones where literally Kaido did clean up, they lived. So I still think Ashura Doji's actually fine. I'm really not mad at that. I'm just like, you killed my favorite scabbard, of course, but it's just I hate it here. I hate it here. I want to leave this island. I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Suck it up, nigga. Too bad. This is what you get for Rita spoilers. This is your punishment.
Suck
need
the
you to
longest
promise
hair
to
of
me-
my ass, bro. I don't want to hear that.
I need you to promise to me that you will never do that again.
I have to know. I have to know.
I need you to
I
promise
had
to me
to know. I had
that
to
you
know.
will never do that again.
I needed to know, Pat. I'm not doing it
Because
again.
the amount of disgust that was coursing through my veins for you, it was alarming even to myself. I was like, why am I acting like this? This is one of my best friends. And I was like, because he betrayed the set. And I'm like, ugh, that he did.
Oh my lord! Hold on. I have to be honest and say I lost, bro. I have to tell Twitter I lost.
You couldn't wait
Nah.
until Thursday evening?
I couldn't.
So those 2 days meant all the difference to you, huh?
I honestly saw like very, very like the spoilers that I saw were like literally Yamato in the bath with the boys. Green Bull comes and like one more thing. That's all I saw. I didn't check. I didn't see it in great detail because it was like Monday when I read them.
The hype is part of the chapter. He just says it like it was something so casual. I saw that shit, and I had to put my head in my hands. Nigga just pulling up right after the most climactic arc of the entire series. Nigga, can we breathe? Can we get to the next island first? What the fuck you mean? We didn't even start doing the exposition dump yet. This nigga just pulling up casually.
I'm never wearing that Hawkins shirt ever again.
Oh, brother.
I'm donating it to Goodwill. I'm putting it in the box right after this stream.
Chat. Am I lifting the energy? Am I doing my part?
He is. Genki Dama. My bad. F my boy Hawkins. Break past the limits. Tower Power. Did you watch the Summer Game Festival showcase? I saw a couple of things. I was talking about it TMNT earlier. Simi, we'll talk about it when it's over. And me and Simi will have a podcast about it sooner or later. So, about the super card. Please go 5 for 5 with Admirals. Yep. No, I don't think these are these P5 cards? I don't think so. I think I got these with Persona 4 Ultimax and Persona Q Shadow Labyrinth. I had to literally look at my which posters. I had to look at one of my posters. I think that's where I got these from. I don't think I got them from 5. From 5, I got the bag and my Morgana plushie over there. Morgana, that's what I got with mine, and a steelbook and shit. That's what I got with my P5, if I remember correctly. Best Supernova design. Supernova design. I mean, I do think Hawkins has a really good design, all things considered.
3 people in the chat saying yeah. 1 person says no. Fetus Juice. We're gonna have to talk about that at name. That's crazy.
Hawkins a similar thing going as Crocodile, where he overthinks a lot of his actions and ends up not at the top. Well, he's the kid. He's not Crocodile. Let's not do that. But I hear you. We're not gonna go crazy. The GOAT is right there on my shelf. Crocodile.
Pink
two
Mamba
times.
W. The
Two
Pink
times.
Mamba W is never happening. With Big Mom out the way, Boa Hancock is the strongest woman in One Piece.
Let's go. Perfume. Flamor Magnum. What did you think about that other trailer of One Piece film Reddit, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it one of those things because you know you're gonna watch the movie, you don't need to see anything else?
That, and also, like, I've already told you, I know exactly where this movie is going to go. It's so lazy. Like the weekend prior, I was watching the One Piece movies, and I was watching Film Gold, and I'm like, One Piece movies, if they're gonna just do what they're doing in Film Red going forward, they're not gonna hit this level ever again.
Mhm.
Because what Film Gold give you? It give you a fucking ship that is a whole size of a fucking entertainment district. Straw Hats pull up already. They engaging in naval warfare. They get on the fucking ship. They fucking driving through the city and shit. It's cities on the ship. They fucking participating in gambling events and shit. Luffy pulling up in a fucking dice game saying everything on even is Snake Eyes, the boy Lucky. Like, bro, Stampede, naval warfare. Film Z, naval warfare. And Film Red, Shanks' daughter. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, all the trailer did was, I mean, I won't say anything because I don't care, but I gotta say, with each trailer, that stock of that movie decreases. I'm watching it, and
Yeah.
for all I know, it's great, and I'm stupid, and I look dumb, and you know me, I don't have no problem admitting that, but I'm not interested. The more footage I see, the less interested I am.
No, bro.
I really mean that.
Like me and you, we've been around the block with One Piece. We could already tell, especially when it's Toei that's the one that's handling things. I know how they think. Most of my favorite anime is by Toei Animation. I know what they do, bro. I know it.
Mhm.
And as soon as I seen what the subject matter of the movie was, it ain't it. I'm gonna still watch though, because it's One Piece.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a huge step down from the last 3 One Piece movies.
Mhm.
Maybe the last 4, honestly. Might not even better than Strong World.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm playing Honkai right now. Block of Donuts. I'm good, Pat. Need updates on Warlords and that Pink Mama W. Oh man, stop. That's what you were addressing earlier. I could have been clearer. I think how to read the Divine maybe. Is the movie canon? I don't know. I like the color page Oda
Shouldn't
made.
be.
Did he? Film Glow was fun in theaters too. That was good. This movie's gonna show Shanks for the whole 3 minutes. The OP movie, the first one I saw in theater was Strong World. Saw it in theater. Honestly, you don't get a lot of naval warfare in One Piece, despite the fact they're pirates. I've always said that. That's something I wanted more. We kind of a little bit got with Onigashima on our way there with the long cannons and stuff. So that was
The anime did such a fantastic job with that.
it was a lot better. But yeah, I've always wanted more of that stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Like he has to focus, I guess, trim the fat and focus on what's gonna matter the most. I don't like Shanks having a kid. It makes it seem like Oda doesn't have an idea for him and use something to attach Shanks so people can watch. I think I low key like the idea of him and Makino having a child. Honestly, from Fuchsia Village. Is it Fuchsia Village? I think it's from. She's from. Am I remember that correctly? But they have canon elements. Okay. Movies aren't canon at all. The only one thing I know is that with Strong World, the character Shiki and his events of escaping from Impel Down and how it ties to episode 0, whatever, I guess. Those were canon, but nothing, the events in the movies weren't. So, I took my girl to see Strong World showing a few months ago in theaters. I had a blast. That's great. It was your first time seeing, okay, yeah, I like Strong World. Strong World was like the beginning of like, I guess Oda, movies where Oda was really a part of the process and whatnot, so.
Yeah, Strong World, Film Z, Film Gold, Stampede, all quality.
Yeah.
High quality.
There's other ones that are really good too, though. But we need more old legends hype for movies. I don't even know, but again, what if we're wrong and it's like the best One Piece movie by a large margin? So
I highly doubt that, but if that is the case, I will come up here and prostrate and apologize to everybody in the chat for lying to you. It's not gonna happen. That's why I'm saying I will do that if it does, but it won't.
You wish Bullet was canon? I don't care if
I do
he's
too.
canon. I actually like the idea of Zephyr being canon, but it's okay.
Yeah, both of them.
He's one of my favorites. I don't really care for Bullet like that. All right, we're going.
I like Zephyr and I like
tarot
Bullet.
reading. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I got this card. I don't know what this is actually. I don't know the star. This is Empress. This is the Fool. I don't know. Anyways, there's a 1% chance that Hawkins might appear in a cover story alive. What else happened in this chapter that I thought was important? Okay, well, I apparently people are like mad that Luffy got comps to Joy Boy, but Zoro didn't get any to Ryuma. I'm sure you like me and you don't give a fuck, but is that a big deal to you?
Yeah. Why would it be a big deal?
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's what I figured, we're not insane.
That's their last straw,
Yeah.
huh? What do we tell these niggas, man? It was never going to happen. Oh, Ryuma was the deity of Wano. He slayed the dragon, and now Zoro has Shisui. He's a Wano now, and he has heritage from Wano, so he's gonna slay the dragon. You already slayed the dragon in Punk Hazard. That's all you get.
That's crazy, bro.
Niggas talking about some Luffy and Zoro are equals. Have you lost your fucking mind? I bring up the CP9 Doryuku rankings. They tell me that fucking that shit don't matter. Okay.
I don't know what to do with that part of the fan base. What's my Arcana? I don't know. I don't remember. I know I did it.
ZKK stands for the Flat Earthers of the OP community. That's a fact.
I know they don't bathe or have any functioning brain cells up there, but
that's a fact.
There's some things about Zoro I saw people complaining about that I understand, but a lot of it is them being upset about a fan created delusion that didn't turn out to be true. I'm not taking any of their criticism seriously. For the other ones who they wanted Zoro to have more samurai fights and maybe more mentions of Mihawk and things of that nature, I think those are valid in their own right. But them being like, look, Zoro was always distant Luffy, and this is how they're gonna separate. Oda is like, I'm not taking you guys seriously. You've never had a brain. You've never thought for yourself once in your life, and I don't care about you. I don't care about your thoughts. You can keep them. I told you, I got an email from YouTube for the way I responded to a comment. I told that nigga, I told him, I guess I won't say it here, but I was like, man, I'm so tired of these people talking to me like I won't slap the shit out you. You won't talk to me like that in person. He really died, bro?
Who died?
Hawkins is dead, bro.
Where did that come from, bro? You were mid-sentence talking about something else.
I'm hurt. I'm not gonna act like I'm not hurt, bro. I'm so hurt. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. He embarrassing me. All right, I'm embarrassed.
Are you not embarrassed? Exactly. That's really embarrassing.
Oh my god. Every time I have high hopes. You know what? I need to stop. I need to start liking characters that matter. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, man. All right. I only like main characters and stuff from now on. I'm not going back. That's the new motto. That's the new wave. I got to switch it up.
You don't have to go.
I gotta stop liking the Mew Loves and start liking the Bams of the world. That's my problem.
No.
Yes. No. Yes, it is. Yes,
You're perfectly fine with liking Law.
No.
That won't hurt you.
I don't know. Ageless surgery. You gonna hold me if I hyping up Law. KG might be right. I might be a curse. I'm not shooting well this year. I'm in a slump. I gotta stop liking niggas. I gotta stop. You might be right.
Don't.
I got the Barkley curse right now, man.
The Barkley curse.
If I said T's gonna win in 5, they're losing in 4, bro.
Guarantee.
Guarantee. Is Hawkins gonna something wrong right now? Guarantee. He didn't do it.
I forgot to bring this up until now. Whatchamacallit? You know that nigga Morge?
Yes, the YouTuber, yes.
Yeah, he's getting roasted. He was getting roasted yesterday because
the raid didn't fail. Yeah, I guess that's. I guess that.
Not just that, but like the last 7 videos that he made with like out of pocket predictions were just so way off base that everybody was okay. I found it. I'm pulling up now. He said, "Yes, Kaido has awakening. And he's about to show us." He posted that 4 weeks ago. Obviously, that was a lie. Usopp's big moment in Wano is coming. That was a lie. Luffy's hockey is more important than his devil fruit. That was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Kaido already spoiled the rest of Wano. I think that's when he was talking about the raid failing. That was a lie. Why Yamato is definitely not joining the Straw Hat crew. Another lie. Kaido is going to beat the shit out of Gear 5th Luffy. That one wasn't so much of a lie. He did kind of whack him up a bit.
Better switch Slayers now. Karaka looking too good. Karaka's been that's I don't fuck with FUG at all, man. Okay. Yeah, Morge. I don't know. I don't watch his content a lot of stuff like that. I've seen a couple of videos there, but he kind of blew up really quickly. And I think sometimes when you get that instant fame, I'm not trying to say he's I don't know the man. I'm not trying to like go at him, but you start to kind of believe your own hype. I think that's what. I think that's what. That's what happened with him. That's why I've always said I never want to become overnight success like that. You got to earn it, get humble, something like that, because the higher you are, the greater the fall. So. Yeah, he's gonna have to eat that because I've even told him in a stream with Virgo, I believe Dritz and Jay, the raid's not failing or whatever. Like, 41. Hey, but yeah, the raid's not gonna fail. I don't. It's not gonna happen. Like, they're gonna win, but it's just about
my problem with him is that as content creators, like you gotta recognize, especially when you got a lot of people watching your shit, you have a platform. And people are going to parrot your talking points. Mm-hmm. So you have to be pretty careful about what you're saying and preface it by saying, this is my belief, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is what I think is going to happen. But when I watch some of his videos, because, he has that accent and like the manner of speaking that he has, he passes everything off that he's saying as if it's fact, like it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And people will believe this, and then they come and start spewing these things, and I'm just like, bro, what? Like, can you just think for yourself? Like, it poisons the community, and they start to believe the content creators over the creator of the actual series. So when it doesn't happen, they're like, oh, Oda did die, he fucked up. Like, bro, how did you even get an inkling that was going to happen? Just one person believed this based on minimal evidence.
Same thing with isn't the Zoro thing similar? Like from my understanding, it's like Matt or Fiji or someone who came up with that. And it's like, I mean, end of the day, like it's cool to like be lock in step with a creator. You're like parasocial relationships can be cool if you don't make them too toxic. But never understood the like I like this one YouTuber or whatever, and anything and everything they do and say is absolutely correct and they're always right and I support everything they do. I don't understand that. Because I think if you pretty much do that with anybody, it's weird. I don't care how much you love them. You should always disagree with some things that someone does or says. You can still fuck with them. You have to hate them, but to agree with everything. So I never. But Morge fans are pretty rabid. Because even one time with me, when I said something and they just came for me, and I'm like, I don't do this like internet beef thing. Like I'll just fight you in real person and knock the teeth out your mouth. So
it was Roger's base, and then Fiji and Matt spread it. Well, Fiji is a fucking idiot, so I can understand. I don't care for anything Roger says. I think he's also an idiot. I don't know anything about Matt.
I just didn't like that Snake Man video Roger made, but I don't have any smoke with Roger like that. I don't think Fiji's intelligent.
He was one of those. I still remember vividly. He was one of those people that said that Sanji should apologize.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
That's why I think he's a fucking idiot.
I never liked that. Well, we spoke about this ad nauseum already, but I never thought you had to apologize for anything like that. But I guess those guys saw
talking about him.
They saw it differently.
Hitting Luffy like he's some sort of fragile little girl. Mm. Fuck out of here.
Rogers base camp. Oh, so okay. So someone made a whole Twitter thread on how Mort was wrong. I remember Grand Line disagreeing with Mort's point, and they got in a whole Twitter beef. Yeah, I don't do that. That's childish. If I remember, Roger came up with it, but Fiji built it up. My thing with the raid failing is why would Oda let the raid fail if he wants to end the story? Fiji, the vagabond merchant. Yeah, I feel that on the move. Roger, I recall made it in 2017 and it wasn't serious. Then Zoro Tarza went crazy after Enmon was revealed. So maybe it was just like a thing where Roger said it kind of like in jest or whatever, and someone took it around with it maybe. Cause I don't recall. I've been in streams and stuff with Roger. I've never heard Roger echo that Zoro sentiment, even after it became prevalent. I've never heard him say that. So, but I don't know what Roger's current thoughts on One Piece are. Someone said it in here. Like I just see him kind of post Nintendo content. I think last time I checked, he was watching some Avatar stuff and like Naruto. So I don't know. He might have moved on from One Piece. Or just I think he still reacts to it. I don't know. Fuck Grand Line and these booktubers. I know there's one that Vince likes. I don't remember her name. I never watched a video of hers too. I don't really like the Grand Line review types and stuff are like overly dick sucky in my opinion. So it's not for me. But I don't know them. I don't know them personally, so I have no ill will towards them. But I don't like the Joy Boy types where it's like Oda cannot do anything wrong under any circumstance. That's just not how I.
That's me. Yeah.
It's not him. He's
lying. He's the greatest.
He's lying.
No one has ever created a story on this level, nigga.
You heard him today talk about that movie. He's not. We already know. He's past knowledge.
Wait, but hold on. I said that was Toei, not Oda.
Why don't you? Nah, he still does OP. Does a stream covering the recent news yesterday, I think. Okay, Sriracha clear. Fair. I like Sriracha. He's cool.
Of Kishimoto, I agree.
I was just saying I like Sriracha. He's cool, but I don't get into internet beef and stuff. I got no smoke with anybody like that except AFT. I don't like that nigga at all under any circumstance. I think he's a fucking loser and an idiot. I don't respect him. That's the only one. I think Fiji's an idiot too, though. I'm not a fan of him personally, but. And then he did something on Twitter to me that I thought was really childish after he got some clout, and that rubbed me the wrong way too. So that's part of it, but.
Yeah, when he tried to clown me, talking about something, I don't know you. We were in the stream together, dickhead.
Yeah, anime fan talk. I don't like that guy at all.
Another fucking idiot. What's the correlation with liking anime and being an idiot? I need to find out so I can distance myself from that.
It's a lot of overlap. Nah, Kishimoto is J.R. Smith. Jesus Christ.
Accurate.
I'm trying to think. But you know what though? All things considered, I've never really watched One Piece YouTubers. The only one I used to kind of watch was Joy Boy, and then after that stuff with Dritch, I think he's a clown. So I don't really want to. I don't respect him, so I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But
I liked King of Lightning once upon a time. I still think he's a cool dude, but his content is just a little. Bit much.
That's probably where I'm at with him, because I've been in streams with him and I've never had any things, but he just says some stuff. I'll be honest. What rubbed me the wrong way was that micro character development with Sanji. He said that, and it's just like sometimes I feel like people just take my degree and spit on it. And I'm like, why did I pay money for this? If I could just come on camera and act and lie about storytelling, you know, like I hate it. So
all he had to say was that it was just another instance of his character arc in Whole Cake coming full circle. That's all he had to say.
Oh man,
micro development, my guy. I love Sanji, but damn,
that was just so disingenuous in my opinion. But that's about it. Who else do I know about? Who covered it? I never really watched Tekken. It's not my guy. It's not that type of content. I like Brago. Brago's cool. I'll talk with Brago. I'll hop in streams, but
I thought Tekken was a Bleach guy.
He was and is, but he does cover One Piece. Last time I checked, at the very least, he does. Talks about like everything. I think he does Naruto videos and stuff too. I don't know. KOL to skip Bayless of One Piece. What does in his 2000 Washington days. It only takes a few sentences for your whole perspective to switch on someone. To be honest, the One Piece content brings the most revenue, so a lot of creators doing it to fuck up are not gonna fuck up their bag. But every time you see Oda can't miss.
That's another thing that I've noticed.
I want to ask you guys.
That makes me really mad.
I actually wanted to ask you guys that, like, so an interesting conversation comes up sometimes about things like this because I think it's weird, but I also understand it, so I don't have to get mad. But as, like, you know, I guess, you know, subscribers and consumers or fans of people or whatever, do you find that kind of like, what's the word? Like a bit of a parasite if you're just kind of just trying to eat off One Piece just because you know it'll give you a lot of money? Like, is that do you sometimes feel like as somebody who's watching like it's disingenuous for them to cover it and be like, yo, it's so hype or whatever, and it's like you're just talking about this because you know it'll give you like, how do you guys in chat feel about it? How do you feel about that, Pat? I'm curious about this. I have like two minds about this personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say the people that are biting off of it where they don't really like it like that but are acting like they do kind of annoy me because I can tell like they're not genuinely invested. Like, that's why I can never get mad at like King of Lightning or George Shea or Brago or Virgo because I know they really do love One Piece.
Okay.
And
Virgo
like their content doesn't bother me. But on the other side, I really fucking hate people that cover One Piece and just read it every week just to say something negative about it. Because I'm just like, why are you here? It's fucking annoying. They'll see people that enjoy that shit and be like, oh, you shouldn't like it because da-da-da-da, and then nitpick it to death. Get the fuck on somewhere.
Let's see. What's chat saying? Tekken got big off Bleach, OP guy now, and sometimes other things. Tekken, geography is everything 101. I'm not a hater, get your money. Shout out to Tekken. Tekken was the one of the first people I used to sub to. I watch KOL because he entertains me. OP culture vultures. No, because I was in a bit of a stream or thread or not thread, a thread on Twitter where somebody had said something similar, something like that to Jay. Like, I think Jay said that if you didn't know this, my favorite manga or whatever anime is Hunter x Hunter. It's not One Piece. I think he put Hunter x Hunter greater than One Piece. And someone was like, then why don't you talk about Hunter x Hunter on the channel or something like that, blah, blah. Like, you're here talking shit about One Piece and blah, blah, yada, yada. And I get that. I honestly do. Especially if you're that passionate about something. I understand that perspective. Conversely, as a creator, I understand doing things that is going to get you views and money and stuff like that, especially you're going to put time and investment into it. So I get that because I actually, if truth be told, I wanted to be a One Piece kind of YouTuber, but that's not what blew up. It was Tower of God. But the thing about it was I did want to talk about Tower of God, and Tower of God at the time was my favorite webtoon, currently second. It's one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite things in general. So like with me, I've always found it strange. With like Dritz, for example, Dritz's favorite series is Berserk. And I'm like, why don't you talk about Berserk at all on your channel? You talk about One Piece all the time. I think that's strange. It's one thing to not focus on it. It's one thing to literally just talk about something that's obviously not your favorite series. And I think it's weird because, like, let's say I'm in Attack on Titan video and it went crazy. I'm not making Attack on Titan content. I don't fucking like that series like that. I'm not. I don't care if I could eat off it. I'm not doing that. But the thing about me is, I can't. I have like a defect. I refuse to sell my soul. I refuse. If I have to live on the street and keep my dignity, that's the kind of idiot I am. That's how much my ego and pride matters to me. So I can't just do anything for views, money, and clout. I will never be that guy. So, like, part of the reason I do Kubera is because I love it and I enjoy it. The Kubera fan base is tiny, bro. I don't eat off those videos. I do it because I want to, because I care about it. But most people aren't like me. And I'm not mad at them for that, because I think you should probably think that way. I think I'm wrong, honestly, but yeah.
I was gonna say I like Jay.
I'm not him.
And
I just want to bring that up because like I was thinking.
No.
Yeah.
But I like that. That is a valid point, though. I can't defend him on that. Like, if Hunter x Hunter is your favorite series, and you go out of your way to say it's better than One Piece, you better damn sure have more Hunter x Hunter content on your channel than One Piece, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it's just a given. Like I don't, nah, that's not it. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, this series better than One Piece, that series better than One Piece, this series better than One Piece," and the only thing you talk about is One Piece.
I think it's
It's not
weird
adding
too.
up.
I think it's weird to me, honestly. I do think it's weird, but again, I guess the views, I suppose. So, you know.
Because it reminds me of when we were in the fucking Laz's stream, was it like 2 years ago now?
Mm.
And you was like, sound like One Piece the GOAT because y'all talk about it every week. I was like, yup,
Well,
it's gotta be.
I mean, still
If
my
y'all
favorite
so
manga.
invested and want to know about it,
Yeah. I make Dark Souls videos because that gets views. I like Dark Souls, but it's not my favorite game. If I made videos about my favorite games, I'd get 100 times less views. And again, I could understand that because especially if you're like a one-man army, because like I know I'll put out a Tower God video and they'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I could put so much time and effort into a One Piece video and they wouldn't watch it, even though I care about One Piece more. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a weird balance you have to find, but I'd argue I'd found a good middle ground where it's like,
yeah, it's nothing wrong with making content for a series that you're not as passionate about, but it's a problem if you're talking about it and you say this, that, and the third are better, and you don't have no content for those other series you're talking about.
like you
That's-
be like
that's a
my
problem.
favorite series is like Berserk or Hunter x Hunter, Black Clover or something else, but every video you make is about One Piece. I think you're literally just here for you're selling out just to get money, and I can't personally respect it, but again, I'm not mad at it because I get it. It's just you gotta get the bag, get your money. You know, I want my brothers to eat, but again, I have the problem. It's me. I don't even like making clickbait titles. I hate that shit. Cause I don't. I guess part of it too is I don't fall for that. Like if your video was like, "Oh my God, Jay-Z drop kicked somebody off a balcony," I'm not clicking that. That's cap. You're not
But
getting
see,
me.
Naya, you have common sense. Common sense is not common. The average person will click on a video like that.
Goku, Super Saiyan 4, Ultra Instinct stacked with blue? That's not real. I'm not clicking that shit. God damn it. I can't stand those type of thumbnails, bro. Like I'm not clicking. I'm actually don't recommend channel. That's what you're getting, you know? So and I'll be honest, I hate the thumbnail with the creator in the middle like what? I hate it. I hate it. That's personal. That's a personal thing. That's funny though. I can see it for Hunter x Hunter not being the most prominent only because of little inconsistent releases. That's kind of true, I guess. The difference Hunter has never been consistent for a while. New content is pretty dry. I don't talk about my favorite show as much as One Piece, and there's because it's not as popular. I don't know if there's a community. People like I know there's a community. People like Jay probably feel the same way because they know more OP. I mean, I love to talk about Monogatari all the time, but most people don't really care about Monogatari again. So I would, but also I don't like the Monogatari fan base. I mean, Kale made a vid. Nagashi, the greatest mangaka, and he has no Hunter x Hunter videos. Wow. I also hate clickbait. I'm pretty sure once the new Hunter drops, these guys will drop a reaction vid. Well, I'm dropping my hater video when that comes out. Especially a grandma, especially ridiculous clickbaiting. Come on. Are you telling me you won't click on Goku versus HIV? No, I'm not clicking on that. It's like the harder you have to. I like when the things are just organic. Like, don't try too hard. You're just gonna bother me. But that's just me personally. Again, this is one man's thoughts. You don't gotta think like this. This is just how I think and feel about it. Cause even I remember I was talking about Pops, and I'm like, I got a couple of the only two kind of sponsorships or whatever I got were amino apps, and I think one of those ear things. I can't remember what it was, and I just didn't care for them, and I'm like, what do I say? I want the money, but I don't want to cap about the product that I don't think is raw. And then he's like, you just speak about it matter of factly. So if it was a Rage Challenge, just literally describe it. You don't have to say if it's good or not. Just say it. Say this is the game. This is how it works. This is who made it. Use this promo code and go. And I'm like, that's the middle ground. I don't have to be like, this is the greatest game on mobile. Rage. And I'm not doing that. That's not in my DNA, bro. To just, especially since I don't be liking companies like that. I don't trust them. They just want money. We live in a capitalistic society, people. So again, though, that's my personality defect. This is why I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be a starving artist my whole life.
This guy.
I'll make 10 alls to like that on Twitter video. I especially hate creators that say they hate doing that face for thumbnails, but still do it because they say we all have to do it. Do we though?
Nobody's putting a gun to your head telling you that you have to do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of 100 videos back in the day. Can Gear 5 Luffy extreme diff HIV? You won't believe what Oda just said about One Piece. Oh, yeah, I'll be on a month break. You're gonna say One Piece going on break? But again, obviously it does work. It's a formula that works because people do come to it, right? So I have changed up the structure of my thumbnails slightly to at least I make the words a lot bigger because that seems to be a thing that helps. I don't know. I see thumbnails again, but also like reminds me, like, you ever heard like the term like you fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
Like I never liked that term. Cause like,
you know the saying,
if
fake it till you make it. Me,
yeah,
I did the opposite. Made it, then I faked it.
Yeah. Like, I could see somebody dressed head to toe in like designer or whatever the kids are wearing these days, Christian Dior, Balenciaga, whatever. That doesn't mean you have money. You could not. You could be somewhere in the middle. Like, I don't get fooled by appearances. I'm just gonna judge you when I meet you and talk to you by your character and see how you move. Where it's like a lot of the wealthiest people I know dress just as bad as I do because they're frugal and minimalist. They actually understand wealth, and a lot of people I know are just as broke as me. But if you see them, they are dipped in butter and glistening, shining jewelry. That doesn't move me. I'm like, that what you have on is more than what you have saved in your bank account. So maybe that's because I think that way, that it's like you're not getting to click that because like you're posturizing. You're a puffer fish trying to like, no, I'm not clicking this. Don't recommend China. Not interested. That's what I'm clicking. So Victrix? I don't know what that is. Oh, Raycon. Yes. That's what it was. It's kind of like with Bleach. Once the anime comes back, all the haters are going to make content on it. I'll probably do a general anime video, but I'm not going to go crazy on it. Cause like I take opportunity to talk about a lot of series that I really, really love, like Reborn and stuff too, but they kind of get like a video here and there. It's not as often, but yeah, I don't know. Oda going on break. The man needs it. That's it. I feel it. Shout out to the red circles and arrows. There's that too. Hope Oda has a good break. So do I.
A month. A whole month.
Yeah.
Naya.
I've been here already.
I might die.
I've already been here.
I might die.
I've already been here.
I've been there too.
5 weeks, 2 weeks, months. I already been here. I'll make it. I'm stronger than I was back then.
I'm not.
And then he died. And then 1993 to 2012. Wow, 22. 12? What the fuck just happened to my brain? I am Cabrera, so also live. Shit. The Richard's History vids are doing well too, though, right? Yeah, actually, they are. That Saint Seiya one surprised the hell out of me. But
Saint Seiya!
And the watch time's not bad. It's like 16 minutes. I didn't expect anyone to watch that one. The one that I'm still surprised the one that did the worst was DBZ so far. But
Too much DBZ content, man.
You did say that. I want to know how they did that Saint Seiya. No wait, and then the 80s anime manga one we did is at 2.9K. I'm like, y'all just decided to show up for 80s anime. Okay, I'll fuck with it.
The title is a misnomer. We spent more time praising 90s shit.
Oh, I clickbaited?
Yes.
I tricked them? I'm a hypocrite.
We spent most of the time talking about 90s series.
I didn't though. That's my video. Okay, so I
Look at him. He only remembered what he talked about.
Oh shit. ZKK
Hey,
in the
80s
mud.
manga go crazy though, so I'm not mad at it.
waiting for it to translate these last two Dino Ace chapters. They'd be slacking. Need Joel lines to drop. Reading Scene 2 Cabrera on month break. That's what I like to see. Zolo Fabs mad at Luffy for being the MC. They still are. Really?
Yes, they are.
I don't.
I saw a tweet today. They were talking about some Luffy always beats the main villain. I'm sick of it.
What did they expect?
My pussy hurts.
Oh, that's my pussy hurt.
Like, tighten up, man.
Saying he's 32. I am 30.
You're not 30.
I might as well be.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You're not 30.
The cards say 30.
And then February.
Look at Fiji Twitter.
Like,
That's
bro.
the last thing I want to do. You can link it here if you want, but anytime he gets a new account, I block him.
Do not link that fucking idiot.
I don't. I block him anytime he gets a new account. He's one of those people I think gets suspended all the time. So anytime there's a new one, I just block.
Does he now? I didn't even realize.
Yeah, there's not Feej. It's like Feej, Ow Feej, not Feej, something like that. So once Naya turns 30,
The
he's
fuck did they
30.
be
Damn
doing?
right. Don't predict the gimmick before it happens.
Chat. I'm only 2 years younger than Naya. This is what makes me mad when he says he's 30, because then that means I'm about to be 30. Stop doing that.
My 30's gonna be lit, bro. I can't wait to be 30. He said if Oda wrote Naruto, it would have been Naruto beating Itachi.
You see? The words of a fucking idiot.
I can't. Like, that's unintelligent. I don't know what to do with that, so I just choose not to engage. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah. Basically said he said Wano was Game of Thrones season 8 bad to him. Yeah, horrible comparison. Damn, once 90 kids are all, feel it. 93 over here. I understand criticism if you wanted Law to beat Dofi, but what real connection between Kaido and Zoro makes him deserving of beating? Everybody with a functioning brain and is normal and is like somewhat moderate understands that that's not like if Oda decided something like that, he was subverting like a trope that is like pretty much common in his manga and other ones. Generally speaking, the main antagonist of an arc is taken out by the main protagonist or main protagonist and company. That's how it usually works. It's what it is. There are certain series that have done cool things. Hunter x Hunter, I'll give credit to in their own right. They did something like that with Netero or whatever, but I still think that made sense because it's kind of his job as like what is he called, the chairman of the Hunter Hunters or whatever.
He was the chairman of the Hunter
and
Association.
Gon had beef with the guy with the Chimera ant that killed Kite. So I still think contextually that makes a lot of sense, even though it's kind of cool to see the main villain, so to speak, go down from like not the main character. So I don't know where the Zoro stuff really came from and how serious some people are. But again, I choose not to engage because I think these are the type of things that make you lose brain cells. I like my brain cells. They work and they fire an awesome synapses. So I'm not gonna dumb myself down. Again. Cause I get lambasted as a moron just for having different opinions. Not because but one thing I always say about me is like I always make a solid case. You don't have to agree with me, but my cases are always solid.
That's the problem with Matt and Fiji. Whenever a theory doesn't come true, they believe the story is bad because things don't go their way. Yes, that's the mark of a fucking idiot. Low level reading comprehension.
I feel it. It means I'm 30. Pat sounds 10 years younger than Naya. He is 10 years younger than me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Vince and Simi are younger than I am.
Oh, that's true. It's like 24, 23. That's the problem with Matt and Fiji. Whenever a theory doesn't come true, they believe. Matt has his little phrases and sayings that I'm like, this is not. Again, they make me wonder why I went to school for English and journalism and post secondary. If this is all it took, I like manga. I read manga, and I know everything about storytelling. I guess. Well, I guess I wasted 2.5 years. Useless degree. I'm gonna throw it away. Same thing. People call me stupid all the time for wanting One Piece to be internally consistent. I am fine with Luffy beating Doffy, though I understand wanting Law to beat him. However, this Zoro Kaido conversation is stupid. That's why I migrated here, because you actually make solid takes, even though I disagree with most of them. That's fair. See, that's kind of how I am. I'll listen to somebody I disagree with as long as you like make. I can see where he's coming from. I don't agree though. I really thought Simi was 36. That's crazy. Good reading comprehension for once. Yeah, I mean, again, I've been told this a lot of times when people say that come to my channel because they come to me for like a moderate take. Because I don't say anything like crazy extreme. Like, Crocodile will come back and become like, no, like that's just, I'm not doing that. The raid will fail, ZKK, blah blah blah. Like, I don't have any extreme opinions to that degree. I got some very strong outlier opinions. Like, I think Shida Hoshi is a great character, but there's stuff like that. But I like Iceberg is one of my favorites, and I'm sure most people don't think about Iceberg. I do. I love that nigga, but that's about as far as it goes with me.
Idaro.
Shout out to Tyrannosaurus. You know what I mean? So
I'll never not laugh at that, bro.
That's a great name for a
name
mouse.
the mouse
That's a great name.
Tyrannosaurus?
That's so good. That's so good. It's amazing. Let me see now. Good to recover once out of these social media idiots. Thank you for the follow. La Billy Bob. Facts, Law not beating Doffy. Too bad when you accept the fact he was weaker than Doffy. Come to this channel for Hunter slander. Yeah, now you're also like, if you disagree with my take, you're trash, creditless, etc.
Now hold on. 416 Law Billy Bob. That's a crazy app, by the way. We're gonna have to talk about that. This is what I want people to understand.
Wait, 416? Is that what it said? Did I see that right? Yes, sir.
Yeah, 416.
Toronto, yes, sir. That's the area code. You done know. Sorry.
But this is what I want people to understand. One Piece is not Dragon Ball Z. That doesn't mean just because this person is stronger than this person that person is also stronger than that person. What people need to understand is that at the time, Law and Doflamingo were practically equal in strength. Doffy was not overwhelmingly stronger than Law and vice versa. The reason that Law could not beat Doflamingo is because he and all of his executives trained Law on how to fight. So he knew every single avenue of approach that Law was coming at him with. And on vice versa, Law didn't really see Doffy fight like that. The only thing he knew that he had in his back pocket was the birdcage.
Cabin knife out.
Just need to clarify that.
I feel it. People take OP power scaling. Take OP power scaling the same vein as DB, where it should be 100 joule power scaling. I just think it's just not as straightforward as it seems. To matchups and stuff and environment and certain scenarios matter. But I wouldn't go maybe as complex as maybe a JoJo. But I hear you though. But yeah.
JoJo!
Mm.
No Saigo no Hamon
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of us are from Toronto. Yeah, okay. We out here, man. Canadian all year.
Konokoya! Caesar!
Saw a funny ass teaser meme the other day. I'll have to find that. I have to find it for you. Remind me. I don't like this argument because Law left Doffy at 10. Did he not learn anything new in 16 years?
I mean, the foundation of what you're taught is what you're going to expand upon. That's the point. The new stuff that he learned was stuff like Gamma Knife that he did rock Doffy with. But again, he never saw Doffy fight. So he didn't know that the nigga could just restitch his organs together.
Mm-hmm. Thunderclaw Spitter. I love that move. Law just got jumped by Fuji and Doffy. That's that too. Monkey Nanaya Jaja. I know I wanted Law to win too. I have the same views as you. I thought Law and Luffy were gonna beat Doffy together, personally speaking, and I still argue they did. It was like, in a lot of ways, to me, it was a baton pass. You know, like
Yeah.
Law did everything that he could, and then Luffy, finished the job as the fourth runner, so to speak.
Plus, I get the reason why Luffy was the one, because this was the perfect time to showcase Gear Fourth.
Yeah, and I guess maybe also he wanted to flex Awakening, so
Yeah, that too.
there was some story reasons for it.
Oh,
So,
awakening of a different type of devil fruit, anyways.
yeah,
Since we've seen the zones and Impel Down.
yeah. Are you mad that Kaido didn't like awaken not the lava? Like, I'm pretty sure you're like me. You're like it's done. I don't know though.
That doesn't bother me. He already showed me a lot.
Okay.
This nigga kept pulling out new moves in the middle of the fight. I was like, bro, he has more moves.
If Luffy beat Dolphin in Gear for round one, that would have felt more like a 2v1. Oh, you think? Well, in some ways, I argue that Doflamingo did lose to the island of Dressrosa, the people, and I'm okay with that, because I think that's it coming full circle. You came and you tricked the people into believing in you, and you did what you did, and then the people defended a pirate who came to ultimately kind of get you out of there too. So it's kind of like this. I don't know. It comes back around, but it's not perfect. It's not a smooth circle, if so to speak. But I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I get the law thing though. I get it.
Yeah, I do too. I
not-
understand it perfect,
not-
especially when you get the
yeah.
backstory. Like, bro, this
I'm
nigga
not
had
mad
real
at that
beef.
one, but the Zoro and Kaido one, give me a rest, bro. Give it a rest. Give it a fucking rest.
One thing, nobody said it, but Dressrosa and Alabasta are not the same arc. I really hate that fucking argument. It's so stupid and lazy.
I hate Dofi and Crocodile are the same character even more. That Dofi's 2.0 Crocodile. I'm like, they're not the same. what
What?
is?
People say that?
I have a video literally debunking that. I've heard it a lot. Like Crocodile is Dofi like 1.0, 2.0, like Dofi's the better version. That is a very prominent
What?
saying in the community. You never heard that before, eh?
They're not similar at all.
I think they kind of attribute it because a lot of people believe the arcs are the exact same. Again, there's commonality, there's overlap. I don't think they're the same. I do think that Alabasta could have been a bit of a framework for it, but I don't look at them as the same arc in any capacity in my opinion.
Yeah, Crocodile is a take no chances, trust no one, contingency plan, always scheming guy.
And he's a
So
loser.
Flamingo is a chaos
He's a-
merchant.
He's a self-admitted loser and silver medalist who ran from the New World. He's vastly different. And Doflamingo's blood has like the bloodline of what is believed to be like the greatest, humans on the planet, so to speak, as a celestial dragon amongst so many other things. So it's one of the things where like, if I like dip my toe in the shallow end, I get it. But once I go deeper, I'm like, there's so much different here. But that's just my opinion. So, Vagabond Avi getting bullied in real life. Yeah, felt like a tag team. If Luffy beat I think it's that already. Also, it's hard to say if being a dragon is an awakening or not. No, I don't think so. I think that's just his full form. I summoned up to him not being strong enough as a cope. You think he would start as a fish first, but who knows? Fuck Law. Oh no. How are they the same arc? Yo, fam, if Law and Kid becomes a Yonko, they are getting a crazy power boost. I think so. I think next time we see Kid, he might be able to use like the advanced conquerors. Dressrosa is what Alabasta would have been if the Straw Hats weren't there. I just want to see Blackbeard Aokiji to converse, and whatever Aokiji is planning, Blackbeard is too. I need Teach to come. Crocodile Dolphin color page raw though. I like that page. Oi Juanina Yaro. Crocodile. What do you call it? Alligator Man, I think, is whatever. There's a setup in Alabasta that got concluded in Dressrosa. Those comparisons are dumb. I feel people don't like to understand the nuances. Fat Croc got a sick bomber jacket. One dresses like the goat, which was like a Nakama. Any thoughts on Black Adam trailer? Didn't like it, didn't care for it, not gonna watch it. Well, I'll put a straw hat on. They actually the opposite. One hates himself, the other one thinks he's God. No one trusts the other one, which is There's like again,
Literally.
there's overlap. I get it. There's some commonality there, but it's just they're not the same to me. I never understood that, but maybe part of that is because of how much I understand the crocodile and I relate to him in a lot of ways. So maybe that's why I don't relate to Doflamingo really.
Yeah. Like I tell people all the time, Alabasta was a nation in the midst of being conquered. Dressrosa was already conquered.
We might have to just make we have to make a video about that. Just talk about that too. You know, I'll put
Yeah.
the other thing in the description so people don't check the other one first. But I literally do have a video. The crocodile and Doflamingo are not the same character. And I'm like I couldn't believe I had to make that. To be honest, I was like, this is so unserious. But I don't know. It reminds me of the whole. It reminds me of like it's like I think a lot of anime fans are very lazy when it comes to their own personal analysis. So they'll see a character like Bakugo and say he's the Vegeta of My Hero, and like you
Yeah.
get what they mean on a very very basic level. That's the rival character, who's like evilish or not evil, but you know what I mean. Like you get it. But no, you feel what I'm saying?
No.
But no, that's how I think about a lot of times they say certain things. I'm like, okay, like all right, I could see how you could say that, but if you just peel the onion a little bit to the other layers, you'll realize that it doesn't hold up under scrutiny, in my opinion. So, any thoughts on? Oh, I read that. Ken needs to break the fourth wall and pick up an X-Men comic and learn from Magneto. There you go. Or likes to play Dolphin and Crocodiles. People think they're the same person for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. A lot of people a lot of people do that where they see a couple of similarities to characters and conclude they're the same character. Yeah. You joining Braga's discussion tonight on Twitch talking about this chapter? If he wants me there, I'll DM him and see if he's there. I don't know if the thing about Brago is Brago be up spooky hours. I don't know if we'll see. I'll try. I would like to talk about this chapter with them. It's been a while since I've been in one of those group discussions and stuff. I haven't been on Virgo stream in a while. But some of the niggas that Virgo speak with give me a fucking headache, bro, and a migraine. They're so stupid.
Virgo is very tolerant of
A lot of
what
different types
stupid
of people.
have to say.
Because, god damn, you have some idiots going off for 3 minutes. I'm like, Virgo, kick them, please. Please. Man. Please kick them. Get them the fuck out of here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I'm not saying those names were right, but I'm not about to fight against it. I'm going to just let it rock. But, yeah. When is the next person's history and what series is it? It'll be Crows and or Katekushi Hitman Reborn. Pat said he wanted to do a time to do a reread, and Simi is currently doing his reread for that, but I can do Crows at any time, whenever anyone's ready. So, yeah.
I might just pack it up and like split between anime and manga.
That's not bad. That works. Say Wing is a mythical creature. Virgo be having serious conversation with a crackhead. Virgo brought a crackhead to my stream, so you know what I'm saying. I don't believe you're Canadian. Like, what?
All up on that, man. Oh my gosh.
So, the Gintama one will be later, because I want to watch the movie at least. Before it comes
Still
out.
have not seen the movie?
No. I haven't watched Neon Genesis either. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, that one I don't really care that much about.
Like, I could show you how egregious it really is. I mean you. I don't know. You know what? Let me just make sure my folders aren't wild. Okay. Yeah, so he's like, hold on. All right. Well, my desktop real quick. Cause I want people to know that because they don't get it. Cause like I'm trying to tell them like I see this. Oh, what the fuck? I see this shit every day. And I go and you see right here. You see these folders. I got no excuse. It's right there. It looks me in the face all the time, every day, and I go right into this folder and I pretend I don't see it. God, I got no type of excuse, bro. I need to just be caught up. So,
That shit just staring at you right in the face. Gintama the final,
Yeah.
and he just scrolls away from it. That's crazy. Sorachi does not deserve that.
Deserve what? Oh, what I'm doing?
You just look at the movie and then just say like, nope.
Oh, dang. Grim with the black bolt mic. A crackhead on stream. Nah, you can't see like that. I almost snorted. It's not a joke. Yo, go to the Ape stream. I'll find which one it is. Naya Hichikata or Zolo? Hichikata? Who's that?
Nigga, what?
Who's that?
Hijikata?
Yeah.
Toshiro?
Oh shit, I'm an idiot. My bad. I actually like Zoro. I really do. I just don't like his fans. I'm sorry. I got fast episode where Katra becomes a Lil Smith. Ill Smith. Yo, Katra got the best episodes. I don't care what no one tells me. Zoro the GOAT, bro.
That's a fact. When they fucking had that episode where he was getting interviewed and they were blurring him out because they were saying he was a famous Joey Rebel, and he was like, famous Joey Rebel Janai Katsura. And this shit said Gumi came out like Katsura. I died, bro. He's so stupid. I don't understand why, bro. Oh, I love him.
Yeah. And shout out to the Mayo Freak. Shout out to my Gorilla. Shout out to the Shinsengumi. Shout out to Yorazura. Shout out to Odd Jobs Forever. You know what I'm saying? What's my girl? Damn it. Why are names failing me? Shout out to old lady. She's raw. I don't care what no one tells me. She's top 5.
Otsuru.
Yeah. She top 5. She go. I love her. She kills me. She's so funny. No, we're gonna have a. I could tell that stream's gonna be fun, but I want to get Laz and Recon to come to that one too. For Gintama, I don't do that without Laz and King Recon. I'll see if I can get them. Find a good day for that.
The funny thing about Hijikata is that he loved mayo so much, and like, I eat mayo when I have sandwiches and shit. I don't think it's like tastes bad or anything like that.
I hate that shit.
But the way I see him use it, it makes me feel like mayo is so disgusting. I don't know if it's the color texture the anime uses, but I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, that is so gross.
Yeah. He procrastinating like Itoki. What a true fan. Zuda Janai. Katsurada.
Cause that Hijikata be putting mayo on coffee, dog. Bro, it's so nasty.
It kind of reminds me low key of my little sister when she used to put not mayonnaise, mustard in it, pretty much everything. Like she'd apply it to the pizza, take a bite, apply more, take a bite, apply more, and I just look at her like, that's some Hijikata shit. With mayo, with mustard though. So, will I do a original history on a manhwa? Well, it depends on which one it is. Is it like, if it's like something like Zippy Ziggy, The Breaker, or something that I've seen or read, sure. I'm not against doing it for webtoons that I've completed as well. I'm not against it, but I was thinking like I guess maybe every year, every like whatever, I'll just switch it up. So right now I'm doing manga. Maybe we'll do anime. Then maybe we'll mix it up. We'll mix it up. So he has Mayo's blood now. That's a fact. He got no red in there, just white, thick, viscous. The whole episode is my favorite episode of all time. I still love my sandpaper episode because that was what got me into it. The sandpaper has always been one of my favorites. Oh man, always one of my favorites.
One of the semi-serious arcs, the Yagyu arc. I love that fucking arc.
But I definitely need a refresher before I do the stream anyway, so it'll be good for me. There's a lot of things that I love that I haven't revisited in a long time. Because even before we end up doing Madaka Box eventually, because we're having a Madaka Box stream, you know we are. I love that shit. I do have to reread it. It's been years, so. There's certain things that I'm lucky enough, for whatever reason, I don't know, I just revisit it often. Because if I remember a series very well, it's not because I have a great memory. We all know that half the time, mid-sentence, I forget what I'm saying. It's because I revisit the material a lot. That's how I remember shit. So that's actually kind of how you know I'll like something, or at the very least, looked at it a lot. So, yeah, because I am like, there's probably
So,
so much
it's
shit in Ranma as even
just
that I don't
time,
remember as much as I love that series.
just time.
So. Before watching Gintama, I thought Zero Janai was a name for a squad. That's funny. Nakabox had me losing so many bets I refused to peep it. Nah, but Nakabox is great. That's Nisho Ishin greatness, man. I will jump on the
Nah,
Nakabox stream.
Gintama.
Me and you have to hype up Kujiro Kurokami. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Gintama will randomly reference an anime or manga, and it will just come out the blue. That shit will fucking kill me. Like when they had that episode early on when Kyubey, Otai, Suru, and what's her name? Catherine were fat and they were at that little retreat or whatever trying to get slim. And then Otai turned around and it was like, go read Hunter x Hunter Volume 3 before you come back and be right. I'm like, nigga, what? Or that one time the Shogun was gonna come to the fucking hostess club, and then they had the girl there that was a fucking high-ranking customer. They're like, "What Dragon Ball character you like?" She was like, "Vegeta."
We under the Hawkins pack. I like Hawkins. Cross Cooper. So I lost. So I'm taking my lumpings. I'm taking my L. I gotta take my L today. So I'm in the mud, bro. You did me dirty. I like to see an AOT read this history, but that's probably not gonna coming. It's not. We'll do it, but don't expect me to be nice. I got very little nice things to say about AOT. That's all. I also want to say this. I started to realize. I think it's weird, but I kind of get it. But if a series has a certain perception by the community or whatever, and one other person has something different, or like or someone says something opposite, like they're not always like wrong. Like just listen sometimes. Like Jesus Christ. Like certain series are like taboo to speak bad against. Like you guys know me, I don't fucking like Vagabond. Shit is pretty, but like when unfortunately that's one of those series I'd have to reread to remember why I don't like it like that. But like sometimes I say to a Hunter, and like everything I say about Hunter x Hunter, whether or not you agree or you care, I'm not saying anything crazy. It's just not something you're used to hearing. Because some people are scared to, I guess, go against the anime grain or threshold. So it's like they'll never criticize Berserk or something like that for fear of people being like, "Oh, look at this dumbass. He doesn't Berserk. You're a fucking loser. Oh my god."
Because they're so selective about which series get protected. These niggas will say anything and everything about One Piece all day, every day, but let you say something about Vagabond. Oh, it's the end of the world. Or Attack on Titan. Like, nigga.
Yeah. Because it's so funny, because if there's one thing I've always said about Attack on Titan, and I've seen a lot of people come around on this after the fact, is that Eren is the same character. He didn't change over the time skip. There was alteration and stuff, and he matured, and he stopped operating from a position of ignorance because he had information and knew exactly what he was fighting against. But his wanted love for freedom and certain things like that didn't change. Peak. Oh, Eren, best character now. I'm like, he's the same nigga. Then Satsuki made the video. I'm like, thank you, Satsuki. Thank you. And I've seen other people make that video too. I want to say Sage's Reign or someone made that video. And I'm like, it's just so funny. Because for how many, what an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Fucking idiot. You're a One Piece fan. And I'm like, no. I actually do understand because I study storytelling. But again, what do I know? I'm just black. I complained a lot today. Hawkins really died. That's crazy. Ice Fire go hard, all fiction to non-fiction book maker was crazy. Pat spitting, of course he is. Only
I'm just glad that Attack on Titan got knocked down a peg. I was getting sick and
I
tired
know,
of the way
we
they were
won, bro.
like-
Birdwatch, we fucking won. You love to see it. Oh, what a loser! What a loser! That's your guy. That's your MC. Oh, could never be beat. Could never be my MC. Naya's
And
killer
I want
Stoxy
the
going
chat
off.
to know I
Holy.
wasn't even rooting for AOT to fail. It just like it got to a
I
point where I
was.
was just like, bro.
I was praying on his downfall. Every day I prayed for it to fail. I do Sriracha to go. He said Piccolo is the one for real med, not Vegeta. AT history, pray for slander, please and thank you. It'll happen. How do you feel about Kid? Apu is just chilling. Hawkins dies. Fuck Apu. I liked Hawkins. That was my favorite supernova that did me dirty. My opinion on Kid is, I guess, polarizing. Do you think so? I don't know. Like, my opinion
No,
on him
not
never
really.
really changed.
It's
Like,
not polarizing.
I expected this. Like, I'm not too impressed with his showcase, honestly. I don't hate Kid. Like, I make fun of him a lot. I love roasting him. It's very fun. But I don't really hate him, to be honest. He's kind of there for me. Like, I really thought Law was like the, you know, if you want to go like first three-peat Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. He was Shaq. Thing was Kobe. Still needed him, but it's a 1-2 punch. There's a 1A and a 1B, so to speak. So.
Hey, just as long as you know who's better on the all-time scale, right? Ah, Mamba.
True. There's so yeah, should Calvi by Shaman Fuji you should do. That's not bad. Those aren't bad. I would actually. Shaman Shampoo would be interesting because I like it a bit more than Bebop, and I know that's wrong to say, but I just enjoyed it more. I'm not saying it's better, but so, yeah.
It is wrong to say
Yeah.
because Bebop is better.
Yeah. I hate Aaron today one. There's a spectrum of those overprotective stories from Vagabond to Berserk who actually respect Berserk. It's not for me and it has flaws, but understand the love for Vagabond's ass. I actually totally lock and step with you with that point. Like, I actually do not think Berserk is bad. I had my reasons. You guys know, like, Casca was like brain dead for like how long. That's my favorite character, and you know me, I'm a character guy. So if my character is not doing anything, it's hard for me to be invested. So I had my reasons, but Berserk is not bad. I legit like Vagabond's art's pretty, and then I kind of just like move on with my day. That's about it. So, Kid is a fraud in discussion. Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't expect all the things other people expected, and I didn't go that crazy with him. I wanted to give him a kind of a fair chance. I think his metallic constructs are kind of cool. Remind you of like a metal Green Lantern a little bit. Railgun's cool. Big Bullet's cool. The SN assign stuff was really dope. I think maybe part of my problem is like I guess maybe his hockey's kind of like pitiful or non-existent. He's just all devil fruit. But again, I kind of like other characters being able to rise to the top without necessarily having to be like hockey masters or whatever. But then again, if you take what Kaido said like at face value, you really believe him, then it's gonna bite them in the ass later. But I don't know what the right answer is. But again, not really a kid. Kid's not my guy though. I'll say that. So.
I think people read too much into what Kaido said.
With the hockey devil fruits?
Yeah.
I actually just think it's like his opinion. I don't think it's necessarily right or wrong, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People will hear the opinion of a character and take it as fact. And time and time again, how many times we have to find out in One Piece what one person says
isn't the gospel
is not
truth.
fact.
Or sometimes you have to think about the character themselves and if they're a reliable source of information or something. Like, if Big News Morgan says something, I gotta squint every time. He be capping in that newspaper, bro. He's literally a modern day journalist. Anything for views. Just lying in the newspaper. You feel what I'm saying? So.
That nigga said, what I say gets printed. I'm the press, nigga.
Yeah. Or like if you like watched or read Hitagi and Monogatari, I won't go over anything, but Kaiki even tells you himself, I'm a con man, and that arc is from his perspective. There's certain things that that happens that you might have to question because he's not a person who can necessarily be trusted, even though right now you're following him. I think I take that into consideration when characters speak, but for something like this, I guess maybe because I actually study storytelling, that's something that I can actually like. You know, someone taught me how to do that, I guess. Maybe if you just kind of like stories and stuff and you don't really have like a more formal education on it, it's hard for you to grasp some of those things. Because I keep telling people one thing that shocked a lot of people one day in a stream was when I told people characters are one of the most important parts about world building. Because they think world building, they just think world and things in the world. And I'm like, the people are also a part of that world. Why do you think they're not a part of world building? And they're like, honestly, I just never thought about it that way. So,
They didn't know that.
Pat, the humanity disappoints me every day with their level of stupidity and ignorance. But I'll let them pass on that one, just because I think when on these these spaces like Twitter and stuff, they end up in an echo chamber and they just kind of repeat what they say and they don't think about it too often. So that when I come through and I break their belief system, they finally have to think about what they were talking about or doing.
Jesus. It reminds me of that one time where somebody was like, Tokyo Ghoul's world building is better than One Piece. And Blau was like, they just be in fucking Tokyo.
I remember that. Hobbs and world building. They're in Tokyo. That shit was so funny to me.
That is funny because like world building not just limited to the place, but the answer that he gave was still correct, bro.
Risotto better? I felt that, Clans. Big Bum and Kaido both said it. Watch out for Law. He's dangerous. Yeah. Kaido doesn't know how important this special Luffy's fruit is, so his opinion is incredible. That's kind of true. I think Kaido's an idiot, low-key. I think if Big Mom said it, I'd believe it more. That's interesting. How could Oda make us believe Law and Kid are on that Yonko level? Don't know if he's trying to do that, honestly. They just beat one. I don't know if I would argue he's not necessarily saying since he beat a Yonko, we are a Yonko. I think the only one who's kind of earned it is Luffy, but yeah. Naya killed it when they said when he said about Moro they're fighting a ram. That's gotta be the worst arc of anything Dragon Ball related I ever read or seen in my life. And I've seen some of those dumbest fan fictions. Still better than that ram, bro. A ram? Very unserious. Where do you think we're going after this?
What, in Dragon
Elbaf?
Ball?
No, Elbaf.
Oh,
Like,
are you One Piece?
are you one of those people that were going there?
I would like to see Elbaf.
I think we'll stop there. I think it might be a Zoe type of thing, personally, for some reason.
Yeah. Nothing too long, but I think we'll stop there.
Yeah. We'll like to see them giants and maybe Usopp get a little shine, connect with somebody. What if Usopp bags a giant bitch? And he said, and does it go back to Kaya? He said, snoo. This is the wave. Shoot. Then the world of One Piece, Law actually has a better rep than Kid. He can potentially get the most credit for Big Mom. I would be very interested to see what happens. I remember what week we were talking about it, and I'm like, was it? I don't think that was me and Braga. I don't remember. Might have been me and Miles. And I was like, did La Loki take Kid's place? Because the only supernova he really had in mind was Killer and Kid. Like, did like La Loki steal out of that thunder because he became so popular? So they had to end up splitting that between them instead of just giving it to Kid. I wonder about that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, you just make a character, they look cool as fuck, and people gravitate towards it, and you're like, shit.
I didn't expect that. Feel it. Because didn't Kishimoto editor force him to make Sasuke because he thought he needed a rival?
Yeah, because he knew that goofy blonde-haired nigga wasn't it.
Yeah. And I know with Toriyama, he's like a geezer and a fatso.
Yeah,
they said two brats?
Nah.
They saw sound like, okay, you're going in the right direction. I'm not sure you're going in the right direction. And then second form, then perfect form. Like, all right, now you got it. Perfect form, cell, baby. So yeah. What's up, Alan?
Well, my office gives us free bagels.
Sir. Is he muted? Oh, there he is. What's poppin', man?
How y'all doing?
We good. Congrats, by the way.
A new daddy.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna get like you in 6 years.
I feel that.
Still need some time, but I'm gonna be there.
You gotta wait till you're ready.
I'm not. I don't know. I need some time though. We're going to Honkai, of course. Or maybe we're going to One Piece, my bad. Oda should have set up Yamato to be in the in La crew, but Luffy needs more people. Need Elbaf, not exciting for Giants. They made all serious. Okay. Naya, Law took everything that was meant for Kid. I kind of think about that sometimes. Law forced the bum like Oda to write him well. That's crazy. Kid might have been designed to be a failure. He's Luffy but different. They have. I do think that they're foils to one another. Deep Sea Editor would have probably called now and said, "A ram? There's a fucking ram?" That's what I would have called him and said, "No. What do you think of the chapter?
I
though?
just don't understand. Like, why did they let Toyotaro do whatever the fuck he wants?
He's bringing in the big bucks. I actually have no idea how well that series is or isn't doing. I couldn't tell you.
It's not doing well at all.
Dragon Ball superhero baby.
Well, the movie's gonna do well because it's centered around Gohan. Gohan was the most popular character in the series at one point.
I feel it. Alan, how you like the chapter?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Why did he kill Hawkins, man?
I knew that was gonna hurt you. as soon as I saw that panel, I was like, "Yeah, now you're not gonna like that."
What did I do to deserve that?
I already told you what you did.
Okay, wait. I want. He doesn't know that though.
So it's payback for all that negativity you've been spewing lately.
Right? See, so it's not just me, right? He's been a real negative Nancy the past month.
Have I?
Yes.
I'm not always that. Just me being myself. Cause everything keeps betraying me, bro. The world is awful, and gas is $1 million. I hate it here.
I licked JoJo in the force, and you did not even bat an eye. I was like, all right, that's the last straw.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
licking nothing else.
Didn't I talk about the game, the demo and shit?
See, look at him. He
I
thinking of something from a month ago. I linked JoJo in the chat 2 days ago.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know.
You didn't say a word.
I don't know if I saw that one. Is it about the game?
Yes.
I retweeted. I'm about to change my main from Funny Valentine. Didn't I retweet that? Quote tweet?
You didn't say nothing in the chat.
I don't know if I might have forgot to. That happens sometimes.
Wow, look at him. Look at him.
I wanted Hawkins to join Law Deadly Combo. I agree that'd have been cool, but it is what it is. It's okay. I lost. I could take my lumpings on the chin like a man. I hope Blackbeard kills Sanji or Chopper. Don't ask why. I just don't like them.
Crazy.
It's not. Sanji's not dying. And as much as I get the Chopper slander, he's cute, man. Leave him alone. God damn.
Why do so many people have smoke for Chopper?
I don't know. But I think it's because you got washed by the trees in the seducing woods. Ever since that, I feel like the energy towards Chopper has just gone like they're like, no, he lost to some trees. He's in a monster point. He stings. He's trash. I'm like, I don't know. He don't be doctoring enough for me. So, punishment for not watching the Gintama movie. Fair.
Blocked an attack from Big Mom.
You're right. Kubera and JoJo will not betray me. Who's a bigger fraud, Kid or Zoro? How many promises did Zoro make?
Zoro.
Did he make?
How was Kid a fraud?
I didn't see Kid tell one lie this arc. What are we saying here?
He didn't bring on Kaido. That's all I had.
A lot of niggas.
That's all I had. I just threw it out there. That's the only card I had to play, bro. Worth the Hawkins. Rest in peace. This is all I had, bro. Chopper not cute. He has reindeer. What? Excuse me. The only thing was the Kaido one. That's crazy. Lost to a tree. Brings Big Mom to Udon merch. Bro stinks. I don't know, man. I like Chopper, but I don't get mad at it, but I don't know. I'm a Chopper guy, I guess. He's a cute mascot.
So much hate in people's hearts for Chopper. It's crazy.
And their hate needs to be for Kid. Huh?
I heard you, by the way.
Hacked.
You're not slick.
I was voice hacked by the government.
Voice hacked, huh?
Big Pharma.
Canadian government not moving like that, man.
Yes, they are. You don't. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's not great here, bro.
Can't even honor it, man.
Yep.
I think
All
that's
right.
true.
Yeah. Is there anything about the chapter you want to speak on, Alan? Because I was gonna wrap up actually. I'm hungry, so. Green Bull, thoughts, opinions? What's gonna happen? Is he a flower guy for us to this? Is that why you don't eat?
That'd be crazy. I don't know. I didn't really have any thoughts on him. I just want to see what he looks like.
I do like that. I do like that. Like most admirals we've seen travel to an island in a bit of a ridiculous way. Whether it's riding a bike, cannonball, riding a rock, fucking swimming in the air with a propeller flower. I like that. That's been. I have actually really enjoyed that. The first thing I thought about, I'm like, how cute he came on his little bike. Thing was not floating on his rock. Kizaru rode a cannonball to the island. I'm like, that's so raw.
That's the craziest one, by the way. I don't think it can ever be topped.
The cannonball one, it's raw, but like riding your bike as a devil fruit user on the sea is still kind of gas. Like I think his legs gotta be strong as shit too, boy.
You know how crazy it is? Like, nobody can fuck with you. Just riding on a bike through the seas. Somebody see you, they go the opposite way. Nah, niggas that travel the seas alone are really cut like that.
Yeah, Trudeau is awful, man. Did you see the Black Adam trailer? A bit underwhelming, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't care for it. Virgo streaming at 11:30. You joining? We'll see. Kill Kaido, kill Orochi, kill Sanji, gather the Wano Samurai. Results 0 out of 4. Dang.
What a liar.
That's crazy. I forgot about the round up the samurai one for real, for sure. That's funny.
That's the one that I bring up all the time.
He got nobody. He came with no niggas. You need more people. We don't believe you.
Luffy rounded up more samurai than he did.
I mean, ZKK got the acronym right at least.
Zoro killing King?
Yeah.
Is King dead? They all died?
Should be.
That's just so
Should
funny.
be.
That's so random. These deaths are so random to me, bro. I'm sorry. But hey, it is what it is, though. Bro, Bano, Guns, Bozo. Yeah. I can't with Trudeau.
I can't believe Apu is still alive.
That's what it's just so disrespectful to us. Look, I didn't see him get a finger in his blood clot chin, neck. Like, come on, bro.
That was very sickening.
He a survivor. I had to let my hate go for him. I'm just like, he got squashed. He got his ass beat a lot. I'm over it.
I need him dead.
All I wanted to see was him face some reparations. I mean, wow, reparations. Repercussions for his actions. And he did. So now he can fuck off and do whatever he wants to do with his mixtapes or whatever.
I feel like he should have got it worse than Hawkins did, honestly. Bro set them up.
He did. Hold on now.
Hawkins is the one who died.
You about to make the hate come back.
It should have never went away. He set them boys up.
You might be onto something. I did not like that shit. And he was so proud about it, too. This nigga, man.
Look, bro, you don't like him, see?
I'm trying to grow.
Oda spitting in kid's face every time full on screen. Did you know all of One Piece Shadows ZKK? It's true. Yeah, all of it. Everything that happens is for Zoro. Greenman about to party with them like he did anything. He's going to be that one dude who shows up with the group project after no. I think he's actually going to try to do some shit because I think he's going to call CB0, in my opinion. That hacked their call. I think it was him. So I do think he's going to come and try some shit. But the only problem is I'm not worried because Luffy's there.
Me neither. That's what I was about to say. Luffy going to nod his head up.
Like unless he's just a horrible matchup for that flower, bro. Like stop and strike with some shit. I don't know.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What's up?
What if Luffy faces some drawbacks from using Gear 5th and he hasn't fully recovered?
I don't think he
can't stretch right now.
Fully recovered.
Yeah. What if something like that happens? Like when Green Bull pops up.
I mean, it'd be interesting, I guess, but then we'd have to wonder why. Why is it a drawback? We've never seen anything like that. Is it because it's a special mythical zone? Like, I don't know. It'd be a little jarring to me, honestly. I'd rather him just be not fully healed.
That might be why Yamato's on the crew now. Because she's a mythical zone user. Theorizing.
Yamato, Sanji, Jinbei, Luffy. Did I say Zoro already? And Zoro is crazy. It's a crazy five to have. It's a crazy starting five to have on your crew, bro.
That really is insane.
That's
honestly.
fucking insanity. Because that's 3 conquerors. Then you got Young Ving Smoke. He go crazy. Yes, sir. He nice with it. And you got Jinbei, Knight of the
Ex
Sea.
Warlord.
Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
Straw Hats might be better than the might be looking better than the Bulls.
The Bulls. The Golden State Warriors and he's got Yamato was KD.
The Roger
it's
Pirates
over.
are the Bulls.
It's over.
Nah, for real.
Yamato was KD, fam. You had Steph and Clay with Luffy and Zoro type beat, and then it's crazy. Fuck.
Who was in the parking lot calling the recruiter?
Sanji, because Sanji like bitches. He's Draymond.
Bro, that
you got the defense going.
Sanji seeing Yamato in the bath had me crying.
Yeah, he just floated away with his fucking nosebleed. I saw that shit.
I seen a post on Twitter that killed me. They were like, Sanji literally carried Luffy and Zoro in back-to-back arcs.
He did actually carry that, for real.
Those Zoro fans was so heated, bro. I took it a step further and said, backbone of the monster trio.
Oh, fuck me. Watch Greenbow burst out the 100 that has the Wood Buddha statue. He's only going to get Conquerors, so that's 4. Shit is stupid. You think so, for real? You think Sanji's going to get it? Unless Oda wants Admirals and Strides to have nothing to worry about. Yamato's KD is crazy. LeBron and...
If Sanji gets Conquerors hockey, you're going to see a side of me that y'all have not seen.
Be obnoxious.
I am going to be so unbearably annoying. It'll make a flock of geese quacking through the air look like a regular routine on a normal day.
That's crazy. Pat understand Copium Simi was on during the end of the season 2 the Tower of God. They ain't getting no big time consequences for these power ups. I was done when Luffy fell out of Gear 5 only to immediately go into it again. I still think the consequences I think he's burning his lifespan. I think the consequences he's going to die before the One Piece. Right before. I think that's what it is personally. But Kid is Dame.
So when Luffy went back into Gear 5, that wasn't moving though?
It was moving me.
It was moving me.
He said, "Yeah, that's the sound."
For a lot of people, they thought it was a bit much. Well, I guess I heard someone made the argument that if he's an awakened Zoan, he'd heal faster. So
exactly.
I guess.
And he does have an insane healing factor.
So there's that.
Bro drank some milk and recovered a tooth.
Kid is Ben Simmons. Oh my God. Kid is 2022 James Harden.
Respect Kid.
Respect Kid.
Oh, James Harden is let me not.
Respect Kid. That was low.
Sanji's
Respect
a wing.
Kid.
Be a leader. Lead G5. Pirates is supposed to be thugs. You don't get it. I don't know. Kid do be trick shotting a lot. No lie. Or breaking shots a lot. He's a trick shotting. Honestly, this chapter was fine,
hooping.
Though. It really was. Like, but I
gave the chapter a 10.
Alright. I can't do that, but yeah, Naya
that's what
kids like Demar into Frozen. You see, you would understand why he's not that guy because you had him for years over here. That's why we got rid of him for Kawhi and said it's over. We're going to the finals. Let's go. I'm so hyped. I hopped on the bandwagon for 1 year, and as soon as Kawhi left, I'll hop it right back off. I'm not going to hold you.
Oh, man. This nigga.
We got to
open up a video, open up a can of whatever he was drinking. Raptors. Like, look at this guy. It was making me so mad. I was like, I know him.
I was like, Raptor got a W. Let's go. One Piece chapter out. That shit is actually egregious. I apologize for that. That was some crazy dick writing. And as soon as that nigga lost Kawhi, I never cheered for them again in my life. I only did. I hate Boston, so I don't care who it is. I will align with my enemy to beat Boston. But yeah, that was funny. Oh shit.
The nigga said all that shit about the Raptors. In my head, I was like, oh my God, is dick writing all you do? You literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Oh shoot. The city was on a crazy wave. It was sick because everyone was so happy and cheerful and nice. And they had to fuck up the parade with the shots, but it is what it is. I was there. Westbrook. That guy kid, he tricked y'all.
Kid don't trick nobody, man. Y'all just be so mean to him for no reason.
Mm-hmm. So Toronto think they hate Boston. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting if that's true. But I part of it's my dad's fault, and then I really don't like the 2008 team because they act like they were a dynasty. They won one fucking ring, and they teamed up. Like I'm not like I hate these niggas so much. I just don't like the Celtics. The only Celtic I like is Bill Russell. So yeah, it'd be them Driftwood mans did the shooting. I feel that. I'll just cheese. I'm like,
Same way that nigga got Facebook.
we were just chilling. Everyone was vibing, having a good time. I seen motherfuckers running. I'm like, I'm not even shocked, bro. So you're a Kobe fan. We know the agenda. There's that too. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Kobe's the GOAT, man. It's my GOAT. Anything else you guys have to say about this chapter though?
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap up this arc.
Yeah,
then we're off for like 3 weeks. I'm about to carry One Piece. I'm not gonna do that, but we'll do the versus history. The what the hell is it called? Rank of the One Piece series. We'll actually get that done. There's no excuse. We got a month. Let's actually literally catch up in that month. There's no excuse. We gonna get it done. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna be out. You're